Yes.
Hi, this is Darryl.
This is Gaurav.
NQ Archives presents Indie Revelations, co-powered by Findie. And today we are a bit early, comparatively.
Bit early? We are doing this in the morning. We are way early, bro.
It's fine. An early startup is always good.
Right.
Anyways, today we have Shriya Rao over here.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Shriya, that's your camera. So
face into there, say hi.
Hi, camera.
hi, people.
How's it going?
How is going with you? How it's going with you? You tell us.
Dude, it's been hectic.
Traveling from Bombay, you woke up around?
A little later than I should have, but
Okay.
like 6:15.
But still this energy. Like we are trying to, match the energy.
Yeah. No. I think I need like 10 cups of coffee.
Oh,
Should we
damn.
get you 10 cups of coffee?
You want?
10 cups of coffee sounds great.
So when the podcast gets over, you'll be like, can I do another podcast for another hour?
Yeah. I'll just be talking the whole time.
That's fine. That's what we want. That's what we're expecting you to do over here.
Right.
So yeah, I want to start with a very basic question, okay? What's music for you?
Straightforward.
Yeah, what's music
What
for you?
music for you?
In your own words.
I don't know. I feel like whenever I'm feeling any emotion, whether it's like extreme happiness or extreme sadness, the first thing I resort to is my piano. I'll sit down, and I'll just start jamming to some song and write a song. Or if I don't know how I'm feeling and I'm like, how am I feeling today? I go sit on my piano, I'll play a song and I'm like, okay, that's how I'm feeling. Like it just tells me, how I'm feeling. Sometimes I don't even realize it. And so I just feel like music is the thing that I resort to.
So like music is very therapeutic for you in a way? 100%. That's so cool. I being a musician, he's a musician. So we could relate to that. Like it's a very safe place for us to go like whenever we're doing something. And we come across a certain emotion, we just pen it down and it comes out
Through
to a
music
song.
we share it.
Exactly.
Like the emotions we dwell down.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's like
beautiful.
we're writing and it's for everyone out there. Like people relate to the emotions that we share. We put out the music.
Right.
So I want to ask one thing, like how did it all start? What was the beginning of your music? Early memory, like concerts, have you been to? And I read somewhere that your father is the one who used to sing the melodies in the morning.
He is. Actually, when my mom... When my mom was pregnant with me, my dad used to sing to her belly.
That's so cute.
That's cute.
It's cute because when I was born, my favorite song was the one that he would sing to me when my mom was pregnant.
Okay, which one was that?
Can you tell us?
Some Hindi song that I don't remember.
Mom is sitting behind the camera. So what is the song?
It
What is
was
the
some
song?
really strange Hindi song.
She's
None
like, you
of
were
us
inside my
remember.
belly.
Yeah, she's like, no thanks. There were a lot of songs. Yeah. My
No,
dad
like-
used to listen to a lot of Zakir Hussain as well.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
when he was younger. So, my parents told me I looked like Zakir Hussain when I was a baby because I had curly hair.
Please send us the pictures. Please
Yeah,
do
so we
that.
can put it,
I
we can put
look
on the
like a
screen
little
over
boy.
here.
Yeah, it's coming everywhere here now on the screen.
Yeah, that was
Crazy.
good.
Like
That's how it started. Like even before you were born, you
Yeah.
were introduced to music in a way.
It's crazy that's how it started. But
It's a very dreamy kind of a situation. Normally when people are
And pictures.
15 years or when they are doing engineering,
Yeah.
तब जाके उनको पता चलता है
समझ
कि
में
नहीं
आता
म्यूजिक
है.
करना है.
100%.
यहाँ पे तो आपको like you just
Yeah.
were not even born. I mean,
From the starting.
Yeah.
You had this in your mind, like when you were growing up, you've been to concerts. Like, what was that journey? Can you tell me a little bit more about how you actually realized, no, this is something I want to do? That is what I
Yeah.
want to know.
So actually, again, my dad is my biggest inspiration because like you were talking about engineers studying and then realize, damn, I want to do music.
Uh-huh.
That was literally him.
Yeah.
But he had
I could
already,
relate.
he had already started a company. He was at IIT and then, I kind of took his dream and I'm living it now.
That's how mostly something we humans. That's how we live. Like suppose I have something, I don't live it for myself.
Yeah.
I live it for the future generations coming later.
100%.
And your dad is setting a very good example for you and like for everybody who's watching you grow, as a musician and as an artist individually. And I respect that. I respect your dad for that
100%.
actually.
And this Disney movie called Frozen, okay?
Oh, yeah.
It released when I was like 7 or 8.
Okay.
And I heard this song Let It Go. And oh my god, for 1 year, I would wake up in the morning, like whatever, have breakfast and sit on the piano and then just sing that song the whole day.
So that was when you were 7 years old.
I was
7
like 7
years.
or 8. I was a little baby.
God.
When we were
yaar.
7 years old, what
I was playing with stone or chupa chupi. And I
I
was
did that
collecting
too.
stones, shells. वहाँ पे कंस्ट्रक्शन होता ना, मैं वहाँ पे गड्ढा खोद के ढूंढता था कि oh wow.
I mean, like, I didn't even know what was music that time.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
God. It was music for me was more of my dad's cassettes. कार में जो बजा रहे हैं वो. That was also cool.
No,
But-
that's really sweet.
yeah.
So you're like way ahead of your time, yeah, in a way,
No.
comparatively to us.
I would say like it is because she is in the new era, the Gen Z, I would say.
आप भी Gen Z हो.
यार मैं हूँ but my surrounding यार कल से मुझे परेशान कर रहे हो इसी चीज से. Like I would say yes, I am because but I feel like कि the generation you are going like with the people you're around,
Yeah.
you know,
The technology that
technology, everything.
Yeah.
The attention span has gone very down. Of
Oh,
people listening to
100%.
music and social media is one thing people are constantly working on. Focus ki ye. Is it the
100%.
same with you? Like, are you putting yourself in pressure? कि यार social media भी करना है. Like, you have to be your own content creator, your own marketer, own manager. You have to do so many things now. It is not just music. पहले
It's
क्या
not.
होता था? एक musician अलग है, उसका काम वो है. ये manager उसका काम वो है. अभी आपको सब करना है. So are you ready for that?
I love it.
You love
And
it?
My favorite thing is
Wow.
negotiating deals.
That's so
Oh,
cool.
wow.
I love it. I love challenges.
Please
मुझे
talk
यही करना
about
है.
it.
I mean, ऐसा बहुत rarely होता है.
Cool,
It's very
यार.
rare. Like someone comes like normally people are like, अरे यार, I have to do this. I have to do. But looking at you like, oh my god, bring it on,
यार,
man, bring it on.
Cool है भाई. Cool है
Yeah.
बहुत ये.
No, it's just, I don't know, something about it. Like I studied business in school.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, this is never going to help me. And then I'm talking about opportunity cost and all of these words. And I'm
Yeah.
like, shit, this actually...
Helps
does.
me.
Yeah, it does.
मैं भी 12th की बुक ढूंढ रहा था business studies की. मैं कहा, shit यार अब
कुछ सीखा तूने या कुछ सीखा ही नहीं तभी भी.
नहीं सीखा यार.
But yeah, like initially my parents would like, of course, negotiate, handle deals. Now it's just me. I do the whole thing. I raise the invoice. I have everything on email. I love it. I
Teach
feel
us a
very
few things.
organized.
Teach us a couple of things.
Like what is going around like in this crowd, the Gen Z crowd? अभी क्या चल रहा है? What is inside your brains? Please talk about that.
Dude, I feel like not much, actually. Not much.
Like there's the misconception between the people.
I should be the one asking that question because
Yeah.
I'm a millennial and you both are Gen Z, so I need to be asking the question. Okay, like आपके दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है? Like what are your thoughts? Basically, enlighten me over that. The thought process that you go because I am a little bit different from you guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone in my generation has just grown up 10 times faster.
Exactly, yeah.
Like they know what they want to do when they're like what?
10
12,
years old,
13.
yeah.
They know which university they want to go to. They know what they want to study. They know exactly which course and they're like, yeah, I'll do this and then I'll go here and then I'll apply here and then
Everything is planned out.
it's fully planned out and by themselves. Like I think of course parents
Yeah.
play a big role, but I think it's a lot of just initiation from like the child side too. So yeah, I feel like everyone is pretty independent in my generation and I like that.
Do you think it's, I mean, of course it can be a good thing, but it can always have a, you know, like different side to it. Like you're missing out on something as, like how I used to do when I was a kid. We used to go out and play cricket and football and, you know, all this
Right.
stuff. Normally, yeah, nowadays, it's very
Social
rare.
media savvy.
It's all social media. Like do this, you go on the phone, you want to play a
Yeah.
game, play on the phone, stay at home.
Hmm.
So थोड़ा बहुत वो भी है, like
Yeah, I
cute.
feel like people don't do that, like go out and just be a child as much. And now it's like with so many exams, kids are just studying the whole day, which is bad because it's just limiting the child to studying and sitting with their textbooks. And it's like, go out, play cricket. What if you
Get
realize
bruised, guys.
Yeah.
निकलना चाहिए घुटनों से.
sometimes that is that is important, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. नहीं बाद में दिक्कत चाहिए.
We are not promoting anything as
Yeah.
if, yeah. So,
ऐसा कुछ खून वून का नहीं कर रहे हैं, बस बता रहा हूँ कि get out
हाँ,
there.
कि जाके खेलो,
खेलो.
play football, play cricket, play
Enjoy your
sports.
life, guys. इतना
Yeah,
pressure
enjoy
मत
life.
लो.
And like, did you know how instrumental you could be in unlocking this music ability that you have, the singing and playing an instrument? How?
I feel like for me, you know, playing the piano, I've watched Alicia Keys perform a lot growing up, even just on YouTube. And I've been like, damn, I'm so fascinated by that whole piano and singer aesthetic where you are your own instrumentalist and band and you don't need anybody else. So yeah, it's been what's actually been more interesting is I started doing ads and stuff recently.
Okay, as in what sense?
So like voiceovers, jingles and
okay.
stuff. Yeah, it's fun. But then, obviously you have to do different voices. So sometimes they'll be like, oh, we want a very husky tone. And I'm like, okay, now I really have to.
No, let me
Yeah.
do it.
That's me.
Let me do it when I wake up. First thing when I wake up, it will be pretty easy.
Oh, at 3 a.m.
Fine.
Either works.
Either ways.
They'd be like that. Or they'd be like, oh, we want you to sound like a child, but we want you to appeal to toddlers and 18-year-olds. And I'm like, what? What do you mean by that?
But truly, I can see that if I didn't know about your age, I could have never guessed you're a 17-year-old. Because of your music, that is something like listening to someone, knowing someone is a different thing. When I was listening to music, your song, Darryl ne mujhe bola ki like we are going to call her on the podcast and stuff. And I was like, bro, she's so good. Like the way you decorate, I will say, and paint your structure of the song with the melodies, harmonies, and so much space, which I guess comes through from jazz. Like there's so much
100%.
spaces and in the music. So how, what is the structure and the process of you making a song?
Firstly, that's really sweet. So thank you. And I'm super excited to be here. But yeah, my songwriting process, it varies from time to time. Usually it's like I've had a bad day or I've had a very good day. Either one of the two. There's never any in between.
Okay.
And I want to write a song. I have lyrics already in my mind. I have a melody in my mind. Now I just need to come up with a chord progression. So I'll either sit with my guitar or with my piano, come up with a chord progression. In the next 10 minutes, the first verse and chorus is done.
You make it sound so simple.
Yeah.
As if like any child could do it. Kya karna hai?
But I think they could.
2 महीने से
I
मैं
think they
गाना नहीं
could.
कर
I mean,
रहा हूँ.
it's probably because you're gifted in a way. God, probably.
I
a
feel
part
like
of it.
it's taking your emotions and just being so honest with yourself. And it comes out, it just like flows out of you. So that's usually what happens. But there are times where that's not the case. And I'm sitting for hours and I'm like, damn, man, how do I end this line or like find a better rhyming word or phrasing? Oh my God, so much to think about, right, when you're writing a song. That takes much longer. But yeah, I try to finish writing a song in one sitting. Because for me, doing it in 2 sittings just does
Never
not
works.
work.
Because
It
your
does
mood
not.
changes completely.
Your mood changes, your attitude, your intention.
Song never finishes off.
It just, exactly. I have like 20, 30 songs incomplete.
So, still in progress. I mean, the ones you want to do.
Yeah, those are in progress. And I have like 20 songs that are fully produced.
Okay, because see, the intensity of the new
Fun.
music that you make at this young age, it's remarkable.
Thanks.
Because when I was your age, I didn't know how to play the guitar or something. But I tried figuring out things later on. But looking at you, like the songs that you put out and the progress that you have made at such a young age, it's pretty beautiful in a way.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
which I
really
like a
sweet.
lot.
I'll say one thing, like 17-year-old again. And again you said कि यार 20 गाने हैं all those. Like बहुत अभी यहाँ पे ग्लिटरी बात हो रही है, सब अच्छा बोल रहे हैं. मेरे को एक चीज़ बोलनी है, इतना प्रेशर आता नहीं है क्या बिल्कुल?
वो प्लीज इसको बता यार, बहुत
वो प्रेशर आता नहीं है कि like don't you खुद को बोलना कि यार नहीं हो रहा है, those negative thoughts, doesn't that come?
All the time.
How do you deal with that? Like at your age, people should
Good
know that.
question.
Yeah,
It's a
how do
really
you
good
deal
question.
with that?
I actually haven't thought about that, but I will say, even when I have those doubtful moments, what I'll resort to is music. So
Just do.
Learn. Gaurav,
I need
learn.
to, man.
Huh.
I'm like, damn, I really don't feel good about myself right now. I'm really just feeling underconfident. If it's like the way you look, or it's, you said something, whatever it is, or it's like, oh my God, my grades are not that good. What do I do? Listen to a song that's kind of reflecting that emotion.
Okay.
So if I'm really upset about some like boy drama, then it's like full Adele and Sam Smith on repeat.
I mean, that's needed. I mean, you need
needed.
that drama.
Your
Whatever.
songs are like fiction based, lovey-dovey की सही में है जो है. Like the breakup stuff, tell me,
Spicy.
on my mind. We are talking about on my mind later on the podcast. But
Yes.
ये spicy content दो थोड़ा सा हमें. Please. do
It's
the
a mix
honors.
of both.
Okay.
Honestly.
You want to talk about your love life? I don't
The
know.
love
Like,
life?
if you're comfortable, I won't force you though. But yeah.
We are
My
come-
love life?
We're coming to talk about music, so.
Thank you. I was going to say my love life is music.
Exactly.
Wow. I like the answers. I like the safe answers.
Mom,
Yeah,
is,
being
mom is
safe.
happy.
So
Yeah, happy.
Shriya is doing her own
Gaurav is
PR,
not
guys.
happy because Gaurav wanted something else.
No, I was
He's
like,
waiting for the masala.
I'm waiting for the masala, guys. Come on.
नहीं मसाला
थोड़ा-
बहुत दूसरी चीज़ों में भी डाल देंगे.
It's coming, don't
It's
worry.
coming. Of course it's coming. Yeah, of course it's coming. Which is what I'm expecting. But
बहुत amazing.
yeah, it's cool. You know, getting to know. I listened to your songs a few days back. It's pretty new pop. You know,
Yeah.
like, it pops up. I mean, just as a word, it's like, oh my god, is she really doing that by herself? I'm like, oh.
I don't know if I'll be doing justice, but I won't compare you. Okay? Don't mind me when I say, because we are musicians, we don't
Not at
like
all.
as such. But what I feel while listening to is like the bold rock pop stars जो हैं अभी, for example, Ariana Grande, all the stuff. I'm giving a compliment. Please take that as a compliment.
It is the biggest
Yeah.
compliment. Thank
Because I'm seeing अभी 4 ये साल के end तक ही मैं सोच रहा हूँ आपका.
you. Yeah.
It's just the beginning. Believe me. मैं 4-5 बार बोल चुका हूँ the record also.
और 4-5 बार बोलेगा भी.
बोलूंगा भी अभी. I'll hype you up. मैं बोला ना पूना hype crew है
No,
आपका.
I appreciate
You're the
that.
पूना hype crew.
Let's go.
I mean, so you have a very good team now. If you're coming to
Yeah.
Pune, there's-
We are here.
Yeah.
100%.
Don't worry
Any
about
help
it.
that you need?
I'm telling you, I'm so excited to be on this podcast. I've been talking about it for like 1.5 weeks. Every time I'm at dinner, I'm like, guys, by the way, we're going to Pune for the podcast. I'm like, just a reminder, there's a podcast in Pune. They're like, Shriya, you have told us 30 times. I'm like, sorry, I'm just very excited
I'm gonna
because
tell
it's
you
my
more
first
30
time
times.
doing
I
it.
mean, it's fine. And you know, you could tell them 100 times more.
Yeah, please do.
So that when you release that, they'll be as excited as you are. And I could
100%.
because we never met before, okay?
Yeah.
Right.
So I got a number from Atul, and he was
Right.
like, "There's an artist called Shriya who wants to do a podcast. Are you okay?" I was like, "Fine, just send me your details and all." And I sent you a text, and I told you like, "Okay, fine, this is where we're gonna do it." And then we didn't speak after that
Yeah, yeah,
because you were caught up, I was caught up.
Right.
And then later on, I texted you, and I could feel how happy and how excited you were. Like, oh my god, I'm
Same
coming,
happened
and
with
there's a podcast happening. When is it happening? I'm like, oh my god, that's what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, the emotion of being happy and feeling being present.
And be
over
the
there.
same. I'm telling you, you don't have to change for anyone. Be as jolly you are.
Right.
That is the key. Be as you are. जो आप अभी जैसे the way you treated us as well. We didn't meet, as he said.
Yeah.
Right.
While doing the montage, being quirky, funny, that is what an artist should be like. थोड़ा
Yeah.
बिंदास होना चाहिए ज़रूरी I feel.
No, just be yourself
That is
because I don't know. At the end of the day, I feel like when you're most real with your audience, that's when you have an audience.
That is like something common. Every artist who came to the podcast said that you have to be honest with your work. And that is how you're going to
100%.
grow.
I agree. I completely agree.
It's so much fun, you know, meeting you face to face and talking about art and music.
It's nice.
I love talking about music and art because it shows a different side of a person that's normally hidden.
Okay.
And like getting an artist to come over here and talk about, which is very, you know, like connective for them with their heart. That's art.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel privileged to have the space, and you know, like it's a very pure thing for me.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
And so I always talk with Gaurav, like, get artists. I want to know
More and
how
more
the
people.
process of how they work
Yes.
and how they go.
That is
How-
one of the reasons
Yeah,
of
yeah.
this podcast.
How are you feeling being present over here?
I actually think this is such a good initiative because I've seen it happen all over in like the US,
Right.
UK. And now it's nice to see like this nice independent artist promotion thing that's going on in
Let's
Bombay,
go.
in India. Yeah, no, it's great because I've watched a couple of podcasts. I feel like it's become a recent thing,
Yeah.
which is amazing. I'm
Yeah.
so glad it's come here. So, dude, I'm so happy. Like, I think this is great because, like you said, artists can just express themselves the way they want to without, you know, having like that barrier and boundary.
Yeah, it's so pretty, it's so beautiful. I enjoy this. And I wanted to ask you, like, what is your present view of the independent scene, independent music going on right now? Yeah.
This is the
This is
next question.
spicy.
I like it.
Actually,
Bring a little bit of Bombay over here.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
We are not that familiar. Like Pune crowd है.
uh-huh.
हमें बॉम्बे का सीन जानना है. What is
बॉम्बे का
going
बताओ.
around? क्या चल रहा है बॉम्बे में?
So there are some great performance venues. I personally love like Antisocial
Okay.
and G5A. They promote a lot of independent music, and I think that's great. Sound is also great. Like the people are great. The food is great. It's just a vibe, and they always get like a nice young crowd. So those are very happening places in Bombay.
So it's all independent music.
Independent music.
These
It's-
venues?
Yeah, most of it. I mean, lots of cover bands too. You
Okay.
play like cover music. But what I've noticed recently is artists integrating their songs into the
Yeah.
set.
That is
And
the
it's
best
just
part.
genius.
Yeah.
It's genius because you have the audience.
60-40 ratio. Best.
Perfect.
Best.
Literally the way to go. I started doing that recently.
That is very nice. People
Yeah.
should not know that is your song and they should
Yeah.
talk about it later कि गाना कौन सा था ये आपने जो
Yeah.
गाया. Then you're
Yeah.
telling them कि मेरा है.
And it really helps when you have a banging
does.
like band.
Oh yeah,
So-
you need a good band, good team actually. to
Yeah.
go around
You
with.
you do have a band,
Yeah.
right?
You can give them a shout out, please.
How's the
Please do
dynamic?
that.
Oh my God,
How's
yeah.
the dynamic of you and the band and the
bands.
guys all together?
Dude, it's great. I mean, they're all older than me, so sometimes I do get treated like a child, which I use to my advantage to get what I want.
That's how you should use it.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Yeah.
He's older than me, so I was like, Darryl, bhai.
Oh my God. Exactly.
Sometimes it's very irritating.
Yeah,
Both
I irritate
after,
him a lot, dude. ये
after
एक आध
every 2
मारेंगे मुझे.
days, I have to keep on explaining.
Yeah.
Is it fine? He'll be like, yeah, I'm fine totally. Again after 2 days, अरे यार नहीं करना है. करोगे? So it's like a
Oh
cycle.
my
It keeps
God.
on a loop.
And he's gonna hit me very soon, I'm telling you. एक
Oh
आध दिन
no.
पड़ेगा मेरे को इनसे.
नहीं मैंने बोला नहीं कुछ ठीक है.
I'm telling you.
ये खुद बोल रहा है कुछ. लग रहा हो क्या मैं ऐसे मारूंगा उसको?
नहीं
नहीं
प्यार
मारूंगा.
बनता है यार.
Don't you think like it's great to have people that are older to
Yes.
work with because they're so experienced, they know how the industry is, and they just guide you like correctly.
True.
So I love my band because they're all older than me. In fact, almost everyone I know that's in this scene is older than me. Very rarely do I find 17, 18-year-olds, which is fine, but it's just, there's a lot to learn from people that are older and just more experienced. Been doing music for a while as well. So, Johan usually plays
Right,
drums for my
right.
band. And what's so awesome is that he plays drums and he's also a producer, and he produced On My Mind, which was my recent song.
Yeah, it's cool.
And we got to play that on stage together. Like, how special is that?
Wow.
Right? Like,
मैं 2 दिन से गा रहा हूँ अभी भी. When she was here मैं वायर लगा रहा हूँ. Oh man.
जब
It's very catchy.
सुबह में जब
Thank
ये
you.
सब arrangement कर रहा था,
सब
I was
ये चल रहा है,
cleaning,
On
I
My
was
Mind
cleaning
चल
the
रहा
house
था.
by myself in the morning.
Yeah.
तो that song was playing at the background.
मैं बताता हूँ ना सीन. मैं घर आया. I was carrying the keyboard and everything.
Yeah.
इतना सारा सामान था. गेट खोला. Oh my mind ये काम कर रहे हो. मैं चल रहा हूँ.
हाँ, exactly यार, because
मैंने
It
कहा, ये
was
सही है,
fun
ये सही
song.
है. It is.
Really
Now, like,
fun
अब
song.
हमने शुरू करी थी इस बारे में बात. We're going to talk about On My
Oh,
Mind. Because
okay.
we're here to promote that as well.
her music.
Because 2 lakh plays in YouTube and 40,000
Almost.
streams on Spotify, and just the beginning. Scratch the surface. And 4 weeks, dude, right?
yeah, dude.
4 हफ्ते में.
It's been like a month, I think. Actually, we released it on 12th, so 2 more days, and then it's been a month.
Wow.
And just exactly after a month you're here promoting that. Did
Yeah,
you
I
ever
know.
imagine? Did you ever dream I'm going to go on a podcast? I'm going to talk
Yeah.
about my song.
You know what? That's what I'm saying. I've seen so many of them on Instagram. They show up now, like on
Yeah,
reels
अभी तो
and
आ रहे हर
stuff.
दूसरा चीज.
Yeah,
हो गया
yeah.
है, बराबर है.
And I'm like, shit, man, that's damn cool. But they were all like foreigners,
Yeah, yeah,
all international artists. I'm like, when will someone do this in India? Where people actually get to dive into the process, dive into the meaning, dive into the spicy stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
inspiration and whatnot. So, no, I think that's great.
Yeah, thanks to us and everybody.
Yeah, thank you
Abhishek, the guy
guys.
over there who's
Like everyone here is just doing it because we want to do something, for the artist.
because we
by the
ourselves
artist.
we ourselves are an artist.
Exactly.
So we know like how important it
What
is to
is missing.
document music behind the scenes of an artist making music.
For
It's
sure.
important है वो.
For sure, man.
So you're like, let's start, let's do it, yeah. I mean, it's cool, and this is how we are here. And you're like the 5th guest, right?
Yeah,
Fifth, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So
5th guest and first from Bombay.
first from Bombay, yeah.
And we have like a list of 20 artists, 4 Bombay artists.
That's awesome.
Like
So you'll be
some-
opening that,
Yeah.
you know,
You're
like
opening
box.
that.
I'm glad.
And
I'm glad.
everyone is like some पहुंचे हुए artists in the Bombay जो scene है अभी circuit में in the list. But एक ही reason है we need to go there. They can't come here. So we're planning to go to Bombay soon and वहाँ पे भी हम लोग मिलेंगे वो तो पक्का ही है.
Come on, come for a gig. Let's do it.
You're doing
Very
Pune
awesome.
gigs अभी.
She's calling
I
us to
am.
Bombay, Gaurav. So
Yeah.
Bombay तो जाएंगे
That
हम
to
लोग.
come. I did a show recently. There's this company called Soundrise. Have you guys heard of it? Soundrise. Okay, so it's really nice. Like you guys, it's like this setup where they take like independent musicians, they promote indie music, live music, Sunday morning, great vibe, great food. They get all these awesome venues. We performed like by the sea recently at this place called Radio Club.
I saw on the story,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
वही है. अभी तो
Yeah.
phone ही कर रहे थे.
And what a bomb venue, and like sound was great. I was so nervous about heat. I was like, who is going to show up? Like it's like 35 degrees. Nobody's going to come.
Jam packed.
It was literally a sea of people.
Wow.
It was insane. I was like, wow, I didn't expect so many people
How was
to
the
come.
experience?
It was
Perform?
crazy.
It's great.
Yeah,
Do
it
you-
was.
do you still get goosebumps when you think about, oh my god, I was there on stage performing in front of a sea of people at 35 degrees of heat in Bombay?
I do. I'm just shocked. Like the night before, okay. Firstly, we had very last minute rehearsals because, you know, musicians are busy and whatnot. And in fact, we got an international player to come. So his name is Guy Bernfeld.
Okay.
He plays the bass guitar. Superb player, like next level. He plays with this guy called Jesus Molina, very renowned jazz musician. Who came and did a concert in Bombay. I went backstage, I got his like number and I was like, listen, like if you're coming back to Bombay, let's do a gig.
Let's do a gig.
And then I was like, I told him that I'm doing the Soundrise gig. I found out he's in Bombay. I was like, if
Can
you
you
don't
come
mind, can you at least come play a song? And he's like, I'll do it. I was like, amazing. Let's
Amazing.
do it. And then the night before the show, I get a message saying, hey Shriya, 1800 RSVPs. I'm like, you mean 180?
Wow.
1800?
Damn.
And I was like, wait, that's one of the biggest crowds I've ever.
1800 is a good amount. Like,
It is.
and
It's
for
a.
the like last minute rehearsals and
Oh,
not
man.
thinking what is going to happen, and 1800 people too.
It was crazy. But you know, even with those last minute rehearsals, the musicians are so tight and so good. I was not worried. I was like, this is gonna fly on stage. And our set was also full, like retro, dancey. You know, everyone just came to have a good time, and the music was also like that.
Amazing.
You were like that. That is the main thing.
Like अभी मुझे जितनी conversation है उसमें एक चीज what I found about you is like you are an opportunist. You like taking opportunities. You are like fuck it bro, मैं बोलने वाली हूँ वहाँ पे. If I want to come on the podcast, I'll approach. And that is very good. What I feel
100%.
कि artists है ना या तो shell में रह जाते हैं. Like we are constantly making music. We don't socialize with people, right?
Yeah.
So we lose that skill, which
Yeah.
is very wrong in today's day. क्योंकि अभी लोगों को एक दूसरे से मिलना, you have to do own PR. मैं बार बार बोल रहा हूँ.
No,
But
no,
it is the
it's
changing-
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
So you'll have to talk to people, you have to social, you have to meet new people.
Yeah.
And what I've seen in you is like you know how to connect to people very well.
Dude, but that's taken time, huh, to get here.
Thanks
But
to
yeah.
Mama and Dada.
Huh?
Thanks to your
Mom and dad,
Yes, 100%. They are very social. But I will say, like, for a long time, I felt like I was an introvert, and I was like, I feel like I'm forcing myself to be an extrovert. But what I realized is I can be an introvert and be like, yes, I have my 3 friends that I talk to on a daily basis who know everything about my life. But I have to be social if I
Right.
want to make it in this industry, because it's like 50% networking.
Exactly.
The amount of people I have met, I have approached, and you have to be the one to approach
True.
first, especially when you're somebody that is not established, does not have a name for themselves.
Right.
You have to be the one that's door knocking,
Right.
literally. So even when it comes to working with labels, it comes to approaching bigger musicians, you know, bigger companies, even directors, music directors and things like that, I've always found myself being the one to approach them first, which now I'm used to, and now I really like it, and I'm comfortable
We can
with
see
it.
that. We can see that you're enjoying
So
this
as
process.
that,
I
there's a
am.
quote that says, "Ask and you shall receive."
Yes.
So that's what you be doing. I want this, fine. You got this.
Yeah.
I want that. Okay, fine. You got this.
Manifestation and working on
Confidence 100%. And for a long time I was like, you know what, I sound like a child, because
You don't sound like a child.
that. You don't.
maybe
please.
not anymore, but
Okay.
for a long time
Like
I
I'll say from Tell Me,
did. Yeah.
the first song.
Yeah.
मैं वो भी सुना तब भी नहीं लग रहा था ऐसा. It was so mature, like इतना mature भी नहीं जो on my mind में sound कर रहा था, but still was very good. Like vocals पे अगर देखना, it was too good, dude.
Thanks.
And
Tell
he-
me.
He's talking about music. I'm talking about as a person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
No, fair. I think they're
yeah.
related.
So like you have an aura of you. You know, like I mean, this is who I am. I'm a musician. Just like that purple.
The purple bottle, the OG.
Yeah, it has an aura. It's like
Iconic.
yeah, iconic thing.
I'll also take a sip.
So yeah, I really like that, and it's very rare, you know, like people to come and, you know, like push themselves, like yeah, this is me, like a sunflower, you can say, a sunflower kind of emotion, I would say. I don't know if that's even a thing.
I love sunflowers.
Sunflowers का क्या बोलना चाह रहा हूँ मैं सुनना चाह रहा हूँ वो.
मतलब she represents that, like bright, always
Okay, yeah.
smiling,
Jolly.
vibrant, yeah, jolly kind of a thing.
ठीक है.
So
No, I try to be, but there are days that are really hard too.
We need to talk
Because
about those as well.
we will talk about those. In fact, I'll touch on it because I'm a student, right? And I'm
Exactly.
studying A levels. It's an international British curriculum, very rigorous, very intense.
You're in school as of now?
Technically,
yeah.
The
I'm in-
junior college.
I'm in junior college. Yes,
So-
I'm in the 12th grade.
And your initial studies were like CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE?
I did IGCSE.
I was an ICSE guy.
Okay.
And I know what you were saying, so...
Yeah, it's hectic.
crazy.
It is hectic.
Crazy.
So, yeah, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I do.
And just balancing music.
My God.
Man, Othello and his
I
problems.
love Merchant of Venice, to be very honest.
Yeah?
I love it.
Okay.
मुझे-
I think,
मुझे
yeah.
कभी बताया नहीं, ठीक है?
What?
मुझे भी बताया नहीं सब
हाँ,
चीज़।
मैंने नहीं
अभी
बताया।
बता रहा है मुझे। I like Shakespeare, I like ये, I like वो। अरे मैं
I
तो रोज
do,
मिलता
I
हूँ,
do.
मुझे बताओ डारल, मुझे ये पसंद है।
But actually, there's a lot of inspiration to take from them because Shakespeare did invent so many idioms like stabbing in the back.
Oh, yeah.
What else? He did a couple others like
I can't
jealousies.
remember.
Yeah.
I told you,
No.
I told you, I told
My
you.
memory
I
is
told
coming
you.
back to me.
I told you.
Because this stuff has been ingrained in my brain.
Yeah, okay.
Jealousy is a green-eyed monster. Okay, and
Oh my God.
Is that conspiracy theory right? Like Shakespeare is like just an idiom, like for it's not a real person.
who's Shakespeare?
Yeah, he's obviously. Itni books hai.
I mean, he was a genius, so
Yeah.
maybe people just don't believe
they were
that.
like there was I don't know if it's true or right. It's a conspiracy theory. Like there's a man who used to like to write about himself,
Oh,
whatever,
yes.
but he didn't want his name to be out. So he didn't want his real name to be out.
William Shakespeare.
And so he kept the name William Shakespeare, who's putting out stuff.
ये वाला हमें check करेंगे तो.
पता
Wow,
नहीं.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
pretty
I don't know
intense.
if it's true. If it's true, it's a good thing. If it's not true,
But you know what? People are saying something similar about Taylor Swift. That she's not real. She's a
on,
clone. Some snake princess.
of course,
like
in the
long-
80s, yeah.
Yes, you saw that reel too.
Exactly.
What is that?
So
Please tell me.
there was, I don't know if you should say this, but she represents a cult kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And
Bro, ये थोड़ा
And-
creepy हो रहा है.
Just to be clear, this is a conspiracy
yeah, it's a
theory.
conspiracy. There's nothing
We
to
are
back.
not saying that we
Yeah,
agree
yeah.
or disagree.
We are not
Just talking
We're just
about it.
simply
Discuss
stating it.
It's a discuss, yeah. So like she's probably like modern day that person.
Yeah. And she
She
looks
exactly
also
looks same.
identical. Oh my god.
Oh
yes, she
yeah,
does.
if you can.
The dresses.
उसका 22 इतना सुनता था ना यार. I'm feeling 22.
आपको पता है 35 years की है अभी पर गाने
क्या
लिख-
बात कर रहे हो?
हाँ,
35
पता
की
नहीं
है?
आपको? हाँ 35 की है almost.
बड़ी नहीं
35 की है ना वो?
Hmm, she's what?
35.
35?
No.
She's not 35.
She doesn't look.
No, I mean, I don't
Even
believe
don't
that.
know.
That's
Exactly,
crazy.
I mean,
Dude, the
she-
amount that she's an inspiration to everyone in the
She's the
industry.
megastar
I-
of world right now.
of the world. 100%. I feel like she's the most wanted
Yeah,
woman
yeah,
on the
yeah.
planet. But
Swifties. Hi.
Swifties. Hello Swifties.
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying continue.
no, I was just saying there's a lot to take from her because she also started at a very young age.
I used to listen to her when I was in school. You know,
Even
like
I did,
yeah.
oh, love story, yeah.
मैं एक वो सुनता था. Baby, I don't know, bad love.
Bad blood.
Bad blood.
Yeah.
Bad blood था फिर
Good
Ed
song.
Sheeran के साथ कोई सा था. When I was in boarding
Everything
school.
has changed.
I was in boarding school. Then we used to listen in the common room.
Yeah.
जो चल रहा चलता था फिर हम लोग सुन लेते
तो अभी
थे.
देख रहे हो like Gen Z बोलता नहीं है पर है Gen Z.
यार
मैच हो रहा है उसके साथ तो
क्या
हाँ,
करूँ यार मैं.
मना नहीं करो यार जो हो वो.
मैं हूँ मैं बोल रहा हूँ बट अब the Gen Z एकदम जो typical है वैसा नहीं होना.
Typical क्या है यार?
Typical as in like the
क्या?
small deets. The
Like what?
short forms using the sululu dululu.
That even I can't keep up with. Dilulu, Sululu. What is that?
वो होता है Gen Z जिनको पता है.
ये चीज होती भी है क्या ऐसे?
हाँ देखो.
हाँ.
ये तो अभी सोशल मीडिया के थ्रू मेरे को यार सुलुलु डुलुलु.
What is it? The
Dilulu,
Sululu to your Dilulu
delusion.
is something.
My God, I have no.
क्या
clue.
है क्या? What's that?
Dilulu is
Delusion है Sululu is
solution.
solution तो पता
क्या
ही नहीं.
होगा?
It's like how people talk to babies now. They start talking normally.
My
It's
God.
like everybody's in a relationship.
वही ना
Hi,
टाइम
baby,
स्पैन
With the
के साथ
camera.
छोटे शब्द भी होते जा रहे हैं.
हाँ हाँ.
टाइम स्पैन के साथ छोटे शॉर्ट
अरे
फॉर्म्स.
vocabulary है नहीं है किसी का यार.
It's now vocab, not vocabulary.
Oh, right. That's facts.
So people are changing that only.
Shit, I
बराबर,
just sounded so Gen Z. I
बराबर.
said that's facts.
Yeah, dude. Like that is the only crazy part.
Yeah, no.
मुझे लगता है कि वो एक अलग चीज हो गई है.
No, there are some very bad abbreviations. Like there's one. If you know, you know.
I'll say IYK. If you know, you know.
No, but I know people that say IYK, whatever, YK in person.
IYK,
Just say if you...
I was talking with this girl and she texted me, TTYL. I said, what, tittle? I was like, what is this? She's like, you don't know that. I said, how were I supposed to know what language? I went and searched on Google, like dictionary, TTYL.
really bad.
Then talk to you later. I was, is it that difficult to just say talk to you later?
Funny
Apparently it is. That is bad word.
I was like, oh my god, okay, great.
Right.
I'm
Should have chosen anything.
We
but
drifted from the song On My Mind. मेरे को वो गाने का बात
Yes, tell me.
The production of video first.
Okay.
Then the production of music. We'll start with the initiation. How this song born? Like, how did it born, bro? Like, कहाँ से शुरू हुआ ये?
So actually, Johan and I, we've worked
Okay.
on a couple songs together, okay?
Okay.
And we had finished 2, and those started with me sending him a solid demo, like, bro, this is how the song will go. Now we'll do production, we'll sit and do our sessions, but this is how the song will go.
Okay.
On my mind, we scheduled a session, and none of us, like, just spoke until that session. Like, we scheduled it 2 weeks in advance, and then I went and I showed up, and I was like, hi. He's like, hey. And he's like, okay, so let's write a song. He's like, have you written a song? I said, no, I thought maybe we'll write it together, or maybe like just see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Listen to like 20 demos, 2 hours mein just 20 demos. Not even demos, sorry, 20 songs on Spotify.
Okay.
And then we just started putting together elements that sounded nice. We went to this website called Splice. They have a 6 samples, bro, for production.
Amazing samples.
I like the Travis Barker drum samples
Okay.
because he's recorded them live, and I love that. So we used some of those also in our song, and just putting elements together that sonically worked, created like a nice chill, soothing vibe. And then and I was like, cool. Now we have like a bass track. No idea what the song is going to be about. No idea whatsoever. But I think him and I both just let it speak to us. Like, let the music, let the chords, let the colors that were coming out of that track speak to us and say, what do we want this song to be about? And I was like, you know what? This song is happy and this song is sad. And I need to make them both happen in one song.
Okay.
Like, both of those emotions. So the lyrics basically go like, you've been playing on my mind. It's all like happy. Like,
It's like you detaching still
exactly.
in that zone.
Like, you're attached.
Yeah, attached but
trying to drift
from that
away
place.
because you know
I
that
get it.
okay, chalo, this is not gonna work out with this person.
Can you sing it a little bit thoda sa?
Yeah, of course. Okay. You've been playing on my mind, and I think
My
yeah,
God.
deep down this ain't gonna. Ta-da.
That's cute.
That's
cute.
amazing, dude.
And you have played a very smart move by saying on my mind, because subconsciously the song keeps playing on your mind.
See, look at me now. I'm one of the like examples यहाँ पे. पता नहीं और कितने दिन गाऊंगा अभी मैं ये.
ये गाएगा जब
Dude.
तक ये इसका edit नहीं होगा, podcast
जब
बाहर नहीं
तक
आएगा.
my God, जब तक तो गाऊंगा.
But the amount of people that are like, they think they're so original with saying, oh, Shriya, your song is playing on my mind. Am I the first one to tell you? I'm like, everyone has said that. I love it. Everyone has said the same line. Like, your song is playing on my mind. I'm like,
ये
wow,
मैंने
you
नहीं बोला, ये
genius.
मैंने नहीं बोला.
No, not you.
Thank God.
नहीं आपको समझा ही नहीं ना वो चीज, इसलिए बोला नहीं.
No, I love that. It's so cheesy. I love it. And everyone has said to me, I'm like, I love that you are quoting my
पर मैं नहीं
song.
बोला, मेरे को तो अच्छा लगा. मैं वो बोला उसको कि गाया जा रहा हूँ. क्या है ये reason?
Yeah, मैं बोल
So
रहा
it is
था.
just her making good music. What is the structure like? You do your lyrics first, you come up with the melodies,
Right.
production. What is the first process of you making music?
With On My Mind specifically or in general?
general.
In general, it varies. Like, it's either first is usually chord progression, and I'll have lyrics in my mind before I sit. Only I know what I want to write about. So it's almost like 3 of those things happen together at the
So
same
lyric
time.
first, then the song.
Happens like at the same
Saath
time.
mein.
Saath mein, while I'm like creating this melody, I'm also writing lyrics.
And with On My Mind, how did you?
On My Mind was
बोल दिया ना अभी वो.
हाँ, it
Voice
was
demo
just
बना दिया योहान के साथ.
music, and then I went home. Couple days later, I recorded a demo with some lyrics, sent it to him. Johan was like, "Wow, dude, this is."
That slaps.
Yeah.
The draft you posted on Instagram.
That was
Just
that.
the layers.
Uh-huh.
Bro, इतना amazing है ना वो भी draft.
अरे
मैंने कहा इतना clean है इसका draft. मैंने कहा इसको क्या mix master करना है अभी.
dude,
इतना clean था वो.
that was such a small part of it. I think in total we had like 200 tracks. Total vocal track.
Please do a breakdown.
Vocal
really
tracks.
want
I
that.
want to do a
Ask
nice
you how to
vocal
do a
breakdown.
breakdown.
Yeah,
Vocals.
vocal tracks.
Just vocals.
Just vocals.
Please do the breakdown. I tell you how to do the breakdown.
Because the vocal bed itself is like, and what you're recording DTs, for some you'll record 3Ts
Yeah.
for texture. So it's like easy 20-30 goes.
Way ahead of our time.
See, like
which is very good. Very good.
We
very
guys layer about, we are more into the elements of music side, right? Vocals ka itna abhi hai nahi. But the vocal production is something which is very cool right now, I would say. And it takes out half of your time, like jo music elements dalna aur. Because if you layer it with vocals, it's already full.
Exactly.
You have to put more things to that now.
Acapella version
And
needed,
itna
man.
amazing lagta hai. Oh my god, you need to do so many versions of this.
I want to do an
The
acapella version.
acoustic, the black and white theme make.
Oh my
acapella.
god. Done.
Please put out and do as much as content possible.
Of course, 100%.
Yeah.
But it's so crazy because it's like, as On My Mind was releasing, I have started planning the next song, next video.
That is the process.
Yeah.
जो हो गया वो हो गया release, ठीक है, will बाद में देखते हैं अभी क्या next है वो.
Next is coming, and soon. And now my plan is, dude, 2 years, I just sat at home and wrote music. Like, I'm telling you, barely socialized with my friends and family. Gigs, I was going and networking, but barely socialized. Sat in my house like a little hobbit. Wrote like 20-30 songs, okay? And now they're
crazy.
mostly ready, most of them.
I can see the excitement.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
She's proud of her work. Like क्या bro, मेरा तो हो गया है. बस अब शुरू कर दिया. There's no
Seriously.
stopping now.
I'm like, now there is no
There's no
stopping.
stopping.
I have told everybody very clearly, like if it's a label or whatever, I'm like, cool guys. And they're also super on board. So on My Mind was with this label called Day One, which is an entity of Sony Music India. Yeah. And they were super on board with my like life plan for music.
Did you get any calls or text ki can you give us the rights to this song On My Mind yet?
Oh.
But I'm telling you it's gonna come very soon.
Let's
People are
see.
asking for that.
Gaurav will call you. I get the right.
I would really love that. No, but
मैं right now हूँ
I
यार.
was just waiting for the video and like the song to hit a good amount of streams, because that's when it's like credible. That's when brands reach out to you. So, spoiler alert for the next video, we have collaborated with some pretty big brands.
You want to talk about that or you want to say
No, that's
it?
a secret.
Okay guys,
That's
तो
a
यहाँ
little
पे
secret.
disclaimer है. वो बाद
Well,
में पता
I'll give a
चलेगा.
little bit of it away.
Okay, yeah, please.
Because I'll
थोड़ा सा
forget
at
that
least.
I'm not supposed to, and then it'll happen.
And then you can later tell us, ki, like, should we post it or should we
Yeah,
not post it?
Ah, for sure, for sure.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
You must tell us about it.
Okay, so my producer, his name is Rishabh Sharma.
Okay.
He is a brilliant guitarist, brilliant producer. In fact, he just worked on a song with Shriya Ghoshal and Vishal Shekhar. Yeah. So he's totally into the Bollywood scene and like into the K-pop scene and into like this indie pop scene. Okay, and he played a guitar solo on one of my songs that's on my album.
Oh my god, look at the smirk on my face.
Yeah.
Oh, I played a guitar.
Very excited.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
I've like told everyone now there's an album, so now it's not a secret.
ठीक है.
But so that is out.
But it's good, like अगर आप album बनाना process शुरू कर दिया है, and if you start telling people now,
Yeah.
you're like, कि when I need to finish this off. Yes,
Dude, and I'm building excitement. Like,
and you should.
my friends are just like, drop it. I'm like, not yet. But it'll come, and I'll drop little snips here and there. So yeah, we worked on the song. We met, and we had never spoken before. Like, even when he recorded that guitar solo, we didn't know each other. We just met each other.
Just
online.
like this.
Yeah, just like happened. And he's like, hey Shriya, you want to work on a song? He sent me some of the songs he's worked on. I was like, wow, this guy's talented. So we met, and it was so much fun. Like, we just vibed to so much music. And we were vibing a lot to Afrobeat and pop. So like Thames is a good artist. Ray, the girl that sang Escapism, yeah, she is a brilliant artist. A lot of her music. And then we were vibing to a lot of like Ariana Grande, Georgia Smith. She's more R&B, but yeah. And we were like, dude, we should put it together. Like, let's like do like a nice amalgamation of Afrobeat and pop. So this next track is literally an Afrobeat pop track.
Sounds exciting, dude.
It's
And it's
so
something
fun.
new. Afrobeat with pop.
Very new.
Yeah,
Extremely
it's,
new.
It's nice.
Even with On My Mind, it was like a mix of R&B and pop. I'm trying to, be genre fluid and just merge genres because I
That is
realized...
your USP now. I
Yeah,
feel.
would you term yourself into a particular
Genre?
branch or genre?
Yeah.
I feel like I can't because I've been training to sing like jazz professionally since the past 7 years.
You have a good voice. Oh my god.
And she's 17, dude.
Yeah.
Stop
Don't
saying
say that.
She's-
Hey, I'm gonna be 18 soon.
Like, see, why I'm saying this again, I feel like, bro, we also need to work more hard on ourselves.
Of course, yeah.
Like, maybe improve on it. So we are just taking some inspiration from you. At this age,
And
you're doing crazy.
you should feel so proud.
Yeah, you
like,
should feel that.
You're inspiring
secret
so
आपसे.
many musicians, yeah.
Dude, but I'm taking inspiration from you guys too. It's
That's
like
how- that's how-
give and
that's
take.
how-
It's
Yeah.
always like that with musicians.
मैं सिर्फ इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ ये कि like the way you started and you're very focus driven. Like, bro, ये करना
I
है.
try
करना
to
है.
be.
See, obviously, again, young तो होगा इधर उधर दिमाग, but still you know what to do.
And the most important thing is, besides being focused, is you're very humble. You know
Yeah.
your grounds, you know your roots, you know where
Cherry
to,
on the top.
you know, like be respectful, be gentle. That is what is going to take you
आगे.
way ahead.
Yes.
But I have to give for everything that you guys are saying, which is so sweet, full credit to the people I surround myself with.
Exactly.
Whether it's musicians, like even Johan, my entire band, Shivam, Harsh, all of these guys, so humble, so established, so humble. It's my parents too. I mean, my dad started his own company and he's an engineer and he passed out of IIT. Yeah, so he's very accomplished too, and he started it at what? Maybe like 22 maybe?
So that runs in
20.
the family, you know, starting things soon
Man.
and reaching on top.
And even my mom, like she is such a hard worker. She works at 3 clinics in one day, every day. 3
Adi.
clinics. She's a doctor, yeah. So, but imagine, it's so funny, right? Doctor plus engineer equals...
Musician.
yeah.
मैं वही बता रहा हूँ ना, doctors भी artist होते
The
हैं.
math is math.
Engineers तो artist होते ही हैं. Then you are the
Yeah.
musician.
I'm
The
literally
family
enjoying this podcast a little bit more.
artist. Yeah, true.
Because
Me too.
मुझे बहुत कुछ चीजें सीखने मिल रहा है. I'm
मुझे लगा
learning a lot
सुबह
of
के टाइम ही करना चाहिए podcast.
Yeah, morning is a vibe. Honestly,
थोड़ा
it's like a nice
fresh
fresh
एकदम.
vibe.
things. अभी
But
बोल,
yeah.
this is what he says now.
वे शाम का टाइम ज्यादा सही लगता है, वो थोड़ा लाइट वाइट अच्छी लगती है पीछे. बट अगेन या एज यू सेड, लाइक वी आर एंजॉयिंग दिस पॉडकास्ट वे. यार
बहुत
आई बी
interesting
ब्लैंड
हो
ब्रो,
रही
मेरे को
है.
तो अच्छा लग रहा
मुझे
है.
बहुत
बाकी
अच्छा लग
जितने
रहा
हो उन सब से
I'm having a great
दैट
time.
ऑन द कैमरा, जितने हो अभी उससे मेरे को तो अच्छा लग रहा है.
बहुत ऐसा मत बोले यार. दूसरा
है भाई लोग हैं, वो समझ लेंगे यार, उनको बोलेंगे अपन बाद में कि थोड़ा करे.
मैंने कुछ नहीं बोला.
मैं बोल रहा लव यू गाइस, यू नो दैट.
Yeah, don't hold them accountable.
Not me. Nobody. It's Gaurav.
So do you get like people slide into a DM like we want to work with you, all those things?
I've had some funny ones. Huh?
Please talk about it.
I've had some great ones and then I've had some damn funny
There's
ones.
something inside I want to
tell
talk as well.
both funny ones भी बोलो और
Yeah.
great ones भी बोलो.
Like if mom says yes, then we can talk about the
Of course.
creepiest ones as well.
Yeah, I feel like it's good to talk about that.
Yeah,
So hopefully
please do.
people stop
Yeah.
targeting other human beings. But
Thank God.
I'm not targeting Gaurav. Just.
Yeah, he आज पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है, मेरे को बहुत परेशान कर रहे हैं. अभिषेक दिख रहा है तू, है ना?
कुछ नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं.
ऑडियो चालू है ना भाई, देख ले दोनों.
ठीक है.
Okay,
हाँ.
we are good.
Yeah.
आज
come
बहुत
to
no,
me.
no, but just I don't know. I feel like being a girl and being young, not to play the victim card or anything.
Yeah.
But it's just, dude, I know more dudes than girls. Literally, it's crazy. Like my entire band, all males. I mean, most bands are just dudes. It's very hard to find female instrumentalist musicians. Very easy to find female singers.
Yeah.
Tough to find
Very
instrumentalists
rightly
and
put up.
musicians.
अच्छा
Yeah.
point बोला आपने.
कश्मीरा का भी यही बोलना था.
Same Kashmira. There's one artist from Pune.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you.
No, go ahead.
Like Kashmira came.
She
to
was here on a
Australia.
podcast.
Actually,
She also talked.
I
to
saw
you.
that. I saw that.
She spoke
She's-
about the same
she's also
thing. Like
cool.
being a musician, it's very very difficult as a girl.
Mm.
Like I do it, but I don't find anybody else around me
Yes.
doing that.
Yeah.
And that's why there are few to inspire, like you guys.
I don't think it's difficult. I just feel like it's different. Because it's like, who do you run to when you have a problem? And are they going to give you a perspective from a male's point of view? Are they going to give it from a female's point of view?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've got some pretty interesting DMs. Like this one time, this guy came to my show, okay, one of them. Actually, I performed at a college, okay? And one of the students was there. And he was like, oh, you were really great. He must have come to me in person and said that. Then he sent me a message. Then, like a week later, he sent me a picture of my house.
Oh damn, that's creepy,
It
dude.
was scary, bro.
Shit.
And he's like, hey, I think I just saw you. And I was on the road. So I was like, oh my God, looking around like that.
That's so scary,
freaking out.
yaar.
That's very scary.
It was damn scary.
Damn.
And I was like, see, he recognized me, whatever. He's like, oh, first his messages were very sweet. They were like, oh, you were so good, very supportive. And as an artist, you have to reply
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
people.
Okay,
You can't act pricey.
to be-
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't act pricey when you don't have an audience. And even when you have an audience, don't act pricey. But this guy just took it to another level. And then, a couple of times he's like, oh, I know you live here. Like, oh, like we should hang out.
Why?
Maybe in his head, he thought he was being nice. But
Yeah,
in my head,
probably.
I was like, please don't tell somebody, send them a picture of the house and be like,
Bro,
acha.
that's very creepy. Like,
Oh, it was
very,
bad.
Very creepy.
It was scary.
That is one of the many that you got. These
Scary
Creepy,
stories.
creepy, yeah. And one
100%.
nice one.
What are
you
you?
got-
What is your favorite like?
Creepy story.
Not
How
creepy.
okay? अब उसने बोल दिया था. Which is your favorite creepy story?
How can that be your favorite?
Yeah, I don't know.
creepy
Like
story?
she completed the sentence. I was like, चलो उसी पे चलते हैं.
No, man, I don't have any favorite creepy.
What's your
Okay.
like favorite compliment or DM that you have got from some
Oh, that's
established artist after the music dropout? Maybe yeah, like आया तो होंगे यार.
Okay, have you guys heard of Kayan Ambika?
Yeah.
So she went to TSM. And I was a child when I went to TSM. I was like 11, 10, whatever. Surrounded by 18-year-olds, 21-year-olds
Right,
from the start. She was there too, and we had spoken a bunch. And I'd always looked up to her. And then I feel like she's blowing up the indie
Yeah, bro,
scene.
cool
She's
kids.
killing it. Cool kids, but everything else, plenty. I to love that song.
Crazy.
Even 52 was nice with Karan Kanchan.
So Karan was my senior in college.
Dude, he's too
Yeah,
good.
He's amazing, dude.
All of these guys are so talented and
Yeah.
so humble. I had sent her one message like, oh, she won't reply, whatever. Like, hey, Ambika, really love your music. I'm Shriya, and like, this is my music, whatever. Like, I was so shy. And she's like, dude, of course I remember you. You were that tiny kid in TSM that blew everyone's minds. And I was like,
Now you're blowing our minds.
no, but I was like, that's so sweet. And I really look up to her because she's a female musician.
She's amazing.
Dominating the market right now.
Dude. Oh my god, she's so hot, dude.
Yeah, she is.
She is.
She's damn hot.
She is hot.
But she's also super cool and
She
she's
is.
so talented. So it's like full package. That's what you want to be. I feel like as an artist,
As an
that's who you have to be. You have to be confident. You have to be presentable, look presentable, be stylish apparently. Be fond of like all of these things, do good things for the community, write songs that relate to people that are going through a breakup, write songs that are for people that are going through a very happy time in a relationship. So many expectations. But yeah.
But doesn't that get exhausting? Because abhi
It's
this
tiring.
Untriggered, you have heard of this podcast,
Of
Untriggered.
course. Yeah.
So Amin and all those guys, they got love on the podcast.
I
right?
saw.
You saw that podcast?
Yeah.
It was amazing. So I'll tell you one thing. उसमें यही बात हुई थी कि एक फेज आता है एक म्यूजिशियन की लाइफ में जब स्टार्टिंग में सब अच्छा लगता है
Yeah.
बट देन यू कम टू अ सैचुरेशन पॉइंट इट्स जस्ट यू एंड योर म्यूजिक एंड एवरीवन इज नॉट देयर क्योंकि आप इतने इन्वॉल्व हो जाते हो ना आफ्टर अ सर्टेन पीरियड ऑफ टाइम आफ्टर दैट हिटिंग दैट फर्स्ट सक्सेस
Yeah.
द फर्स्ट हिट
Yeah.
उसके बाद आप जो आइसोलेट होना शुरू हो जाते हो बिकॉज यू आर सो मच फॉन्ड ऑफ वो अब जो हाई आया है
Yeah.
यू वांट टू गिव द बेस्ट नेक्स्ट सॉन्ग
For sure.
So
There's
you
pressure.
don't, so बहुत प्रेशराइज होता है and again you जितनी लिस्ट दी आपने अभी कि ये भी बनना पड़ता है ये भी बनना पड़ता है ये बनना पड़ता है
And then on
ये
top
बनना
of that,
पड़ता है।
managing, acting.
So-
in my to video, I acted also, and I was like, why would I do that to myself? But I loved it.
What do you mean? Why would I do that?
तो
to
अच्छा
myself?
है cool है
Meaning, see, on the spot, when you have a shoot, you need to be in the best
Yeah,
frame of
yeah.
mind. If it's your shoot, you need to be extremely relaxed, extremely exactly composed, not tired and energetic too. I'm sitting worrying about the camera, about the 10 different things at once, about the set, because props also, my team was
your mood board was crazy I saw your mood board as
You
well.
did?
I
Oh,
did. I
man.
did the full research I'm telling you
It was
the mood
mad.
board of literally everything you plan out everything
Yeah.
the aesthetics the mood board how the set is gonna look like
For
the
real.
reference I saw everything
But I knew exactly what I wanted my video to look like.
I saw that वो
Yeah.
पूरा swipe पे था
I was like, I want it to be like this. I want those pink, blue, and purplish tones,
Yeah.
euphoric lighting.
The teal
I
and
want-
blue sort
yeah,
of thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I want that boy and girl vibe, and I want that
was
little
very
silhouette
nice.
scene, and I want the flashback of the memories because the song is about reminiscing.
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
This whole second verse is talking about all the fun things that have happened and how you miss that. So I wanted the video to really reflect that. And dude, my team was brilliant. My stylist, my makeup artist, my videographer, shout out to Tanay, brilliant videographer. And he's just a genius, like when it comes to scripting. This next video, the script that he's written, oh my god, I was shocked when I read it. And
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
wow.
Can I tell you
Very
one thing?
excited.
Can I tell you one thing? Once this podcast is out, okay, you have raised the bar from here to here. I mean,
I'm telling you.
yeah,
For us as well. Maza aaya mujhe.
because you know how to present and like talk about your music, talk about your art. This is who I
Finally.
am. This is what I want.
Need to get more
And you
artists
can
from Bombay now.
describe that so easily.
But this is just, I'm telling you, it's a way of life now.
Everybody should learn something from this girl, yeah.
Yeah, true.
I am
Yaar,
learning
yaar,
a
yaar.
lot.
Like I will say in the beginning या starting में डाल देंगे. Please guys, ये podcast पूरा देखना आप लोग.
it's
बहुत
really,
amazing
really
है
fun.
यार.
It's really fun.
Like we
दिल
personally.
से बोल रहा हूँ मैं तो.
हम लोगों ने नहीं बोला कोई podcast में.
कभी नहीं बोला. Honestly बोल रहा हूँ.
Fake वाली buttering नहीं करते हैं.
It's not buttering. It's like I'm being honest, really honest with you, because the thing is, musicians these days they know music. They're good musicians, they're good artists, but they don't have a certain way to describe their
I'll
music.
put your words. So first podcast में Darryl ने एक चीज बोली थी. What Indian musicians are missing, the style, the fitness, because you have to look good. See, we are not
It's
body
an
shaming or anything.
expectation. No,
Yeah.
it
It's
is.
a 50. It's
really
audio
sad.
visual. It's audio
Yeah.
visual.
It is sad that it's an expectation, but now the problem is you can't beat it.
Yeah.
That's how the world
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
It is the expectation.
And he also says that कि इंडिया में यही चीज है कि जो
Lack
आर्टिस्ट है
कर रही है वो.
ना lack कर रहे हैं to talk about themselves because you have to be confident as you said.
But I
वो
think
बहुत जरूरी है.
I think that's changing.
Now.
Yeah,
But now
now,
we
correct.
see कि अब वही है ना, like people look at you, they'll be like कि नहीं यार थोड़ा ये सीखना है इससे कुछ. They look at us, थोड़ा यार ये confidence चाहिए. So that is what we are trying to do here.
Exactly.
Matlab, music is there. Music is important. Everything is important. But at the same time, you need to find a way where you can describe that easily.
Dude,
Look-
you need to market yourself. It's
Exactly.
very simple
Bro, इसका
terms.
business studies काम आ रहा है इसको.
Which
Are you full? Miss Divya will be proud.
which you're doing. Oh my god, pretty good,
Crazy,
good
yeah.
job.
I'm trying my best, but like I said, it's just watching other people and doing. And now, dude, man, just like talking about myself, I used to be so awkward. Like the first time I think I did, I sang backing vocals for this movie called Happy Bhag Jagi 2. Okay.
Whoa.
Long time ago. This was
Okay.
my first like
Gig.
movie type,
Okay.
movie type of thing.
Wow.
And the music director was Mudassar Aziz, and he's a friend of my dad's. So they already know each other. And I'm like, oh hi uncle, yeah, I sing, yeah.
That was the first interaction.
हो जाएगा, हो जाएगा.
And look at you
Full
now.
stop.
Look
I
at you
sing
now.
full stop, and he's like, can you tell me a little bit more about like what kind of music?
what
He
should
was
we-
also so nice, and I'm just like, yeah, okay.
Okay. Abhi.
Abhi next.
That was literally the whole conversation.
Like what's the most awkward moment and you were like fuck bro, embarrassing था ये तो.
Arey, dude, that's not even to do with
I want him to see this podcast. This
Who?
you. I mean, the director.
Mudassar uncle, I would send it to him.
Yeah, please do that. But what's your most
He'll be
embarrassing?
proud. He'll be happy reminiscing the moment he spoke about. When
And seeing the change.
Yeah, and seeing the change.
No, I feel like my parents also definitely have watched that change very closely, but lot to learn from them. Like in terms of negotiations, in terms of confidence, the way my parents talk about me, I was like, shit, dude, I can't talk about myself that way. Like, wow, there was a moment in time, and I was going through a bad phase in general at that point in time. I was like around 14, 15, really having a rough time in school. I was getting bullied and stuff like that.
Damn.
So I was just struggling badly. But I was just watching the way my parents would talk about me to their friends, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I should have that confidence.
Exactly.
I should talk about myself like I've done all those things, because I have done those
Yeah.
things. Whether they're small, whether they're big, I have done them. I'm proud of them, and it's just self-confidence. But a lot of work goes into becoming a confident person.
Definitely,
It doesn't
definitely.
The
come easy.
world would be so
But yeah, like you have to sculpt yourself.
You do a lot, and it all comes from watching people. Like for the longest time, I didn't know how to interact with a crowd on stage. Okay, and I get it. I was young, I was inexperienced, whatever. I'm still young.
Still, yeah, of course. The same thing I was going to
And
say.
experience is getting better, but I would be very awkward. Be like, "Hi guys, my name is Shriya. I'm gonna sing like change the voice, change the
Modulate, yeah, right.
full, exactly like that only."
Okay.
And just watching other artists, international artists, love. Speaking of
Yeah.
him, I've attended all his concerts. He did one like 4 years ago, somewhere in Lower Parel.
Yeah.
He held my hand, by the way. That's such a flex.
Wow.
But
Do you have a photo of that?
I remember that concert. He
has a
opened
video of
for Ed Sheeran.
he opened for Ed Sheeran. And that time also he waved at me. But this was,
Wow.
Hi.
dude, it was awesome.
Bro, he's amazing. Such a
Is
amazing
so
person.
We
good.
need to tag him, okay? Like,
Yeah.
biggest fan.
Let's
I wish.
tag him. Let's tag him. We love you so much.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
Must
But
come there, bhai.
watching him, watching Ambika, watching this other girl called Meba Ophelia, very big fan. She's an artist from Shillong. Love her music and love her personality, her stage presence. Watching Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, all of these international artists, they just have a way of.
Swag, a kind of a swag,
Yeah.
you know.
They have
Khud ka
like
ek
this
personality
suave.
aura. Yes.
Yeah, they do, and like this nice aura, and you're like, I want to listen to you, not even sing. I want to listen to you talk.
Oh.
And Ariana is so fun, dude.
It
Like
is so
जितने उसके
fun.
interviews और ये देखे ना
यार,
मैंने.
Dude, that damn
मैं
fun.
honestly बोल रहा हूँ यार, सब लोगों को क्यों नहीं है ये चीज?
सही में बहुत जरूरी है ये.
मतलब music है ठीक है fine, but
As a person.
I want to come not to listen to music. I want to come to see you as a person. You know,
Right.
like,
Music
be on
हो गया.
stage.
But isn't this awesome that we're able
Very
to bring
awesome.
awareness about this now? Because
Yes, sir.
it's such an important part of just making it. I feel like the way you present yourself
Oh my God,
Definitely.
really
I
matters.
love this.
So now that people are talking about it and are making that effort, and they're like, you know what, they're these international artists or these mega stars, Dua Lipa, Ariana Grande, okay?
Oh, wow.
How the way they present themselves, the way they look, the way they talk, and you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna copy them, but I'm gonna be inspired by
Why
them.
not? There's a book, Steal Like an Artist. So
Okay.
it talks about everything in this whole world is
stolen
some or the
from
other
someone.
inspiration.
Wow, I
Nothing
should
is
read that.
original.
Yeah, it's stolen from everything.
I'll
like,
send you the PDF.
Send it
like
to
if you
me.
have Kindle something, you can
Yeah,
definitely
for
do
sure,
that.
dude.
So that book talk about like either you're an artist, आप इसका कुछ pick करो, इसका कुछ pick करो,
Yeah.
and you put on your flavor to that. That is your art. And वही है ना 7 सुर होते हैं music
sure.
में. It's gonna be the same. Obviously, you can just tweak it here or there. You can make it yours by adding your flavor. But nothing is original as of now.
now I mean we have come to the segment, so yeah. I wanted to ask you a question. How do you process your thoughts besides music?
Yeah.
How do I process that?
Yeah.
Therapy.
So does that roundabout back to music?
You know what? Yeah, it does. Because if it's a point where I'm really struggling and I'm really crying and I'm like, and I want to talk to somebody, even when I'm talking to them, I'll play like some 432 hertz music in the background.
Wow.
And I'll just feel my heartbeat from racing just slow down, like,
Let's
and just
play it
calm
here
down.
also.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but then we fall asleep, man, I'm telling you.
Okay.
I need that.
But yeah, the way I process my thoughts, I feel like talking to somebody really helps. And more recently, I feel like I've been exploring healthy ways of releasing anger and whatnot, you know.
Can you name a
Teach me,
few?
please.
Yeah, so, well, actually, I'm doing online school right now, okay?
Okay.
Sometimes it gets really frustrating. I'm staring at my computer screen 6 hours.
And
And I'm sleepy, I'm angry, my bed
मेरा
is in
last year
front of
college
me.
का वैसे ही था.
I feel like everyone has that college experience in a way where it's just like saturation
Oh, yeah,
after a point.
true.
But I was just very angry and I was not feeling like myself, and I was like, why is this happening? And you know, I did some research and I figured that I had not been out, not gotten some
Yeah.
sunlight, not gotten some fresh air, not gotten some exercise. All these things make a huge difference. Even just
It does.
dancing, like playing your favorite song and dancing, can make you feel so much better.
Endorphins.
Releases all of that. So for me, I feel like I'm trying to figure out those healthy ways of releasing whatever emotion I'm feeling intensely. Sometimes even if it's happiness can turn into like anxiety,
Yeah, it does.
feeling overwhelmed.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, when I got that message about 1800 RSVPs, or I knew about the fact that Day One wanted to sign me as an artist, I was like, oh my God, I love this, but I am so nervous. And I was like, okay, Shriya, release that anxiety into something. Go. For me, I have a cat at home, okay? Charlie, full name Charlie Shriya Puth. I just run with him from one end of the house to the other.
Like you can show the picture to the camera. Please do.
Because he is so...
Like I wouldn't mind if this whole podcast gets about cats.
Yeah, I would not
don't
mind it either. But dude, that is dangerous. Because then we're not going to talk about music.
Yeah.
This is Charlie.
Wow.
Yeah, he is just... He came to me when I was also...
Why
emotionally-
cats? Like see, random question. I'm really sorry to.
It's fine, it's fine.
Good question.
Yeah, why cats?
You know what? Cats are very understanding that you have your own life. I love all animals, okay? I'm an animalist.
Likewise.
Yes. I feel like, and cat people are not dog people. Like, you know how dog people are like, I'm a dog
Sip
person.
dog.
Cat people are
Bitch
like, I'm an
about cats.
animal person.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
what the
same.
heck? Yeah. And so, why cats? Because I think they're very understanding. They give you your space. Simultaneously, they want attention. But it's like this nice balance.
It's a relationship, you
It
know.
is. It's not like taking care of a baby, although I really treat my cat like a baby. Dude, with dogs, it's literally like a child. You have to babysit them, you have to train them. Cats are like, they're born trained only. You don't have to worry.
Yeah, little train. That's the best part.
It's the
I love
best
it.
thing ever. It's, oh my god.
To pick it up and scoop it and throw. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Daryl's just like, I do not care.
We are talking about poops and stuff, so I was like, what should I even say about this? I was like, fine. We can
No,
say-
but
Yeah.
it really is like a big plus point for having a
It
cat.
is.
It is. Of
Because
course
dogs,
it
you
is.
have to take them thrice a day to go and shit. And what if you're really busy? True, I'm not making this up.
It is true. It is funny, like we're doing it on podcast, but true. Like for me, cats is one major reason is like the meow, the frequency.
Yes.
I don't know, like जब भी होता है ना, it calms me so much.
Dude.
And when they purr, I'm like, okay, I'm
Oh,
done.
it's the
I'm done
best.
enough. That is the best part.
Dude, do you have conversations with your cat?
I do.
Like full
I
conversations.
bitch to him.
Oh shit, same. If I'm really like mad about something, I'll
And
be
he always walks away.
like, same. Or you'll just stare at me like, yeah, like whatever. But
Yeah, probably I'm being a cat right now. Like, whatever.
yeah,
Anyhow,
yeah, embracing your inner cat.
Do whatever you want. I'm just sitting here.
No, cats
Yeah.
are superior, dude. I really
Cats
think.
are superior, bro.
They are,
Like,
they are,
they've
for
been
sure.
they've been worshipped in Egypt or like.
Oh
right?
yeah, they do have that history
Yeah.
too.
Oh. एक
Okay.
चीज जो मुझे नहीं पता था.
Anyways,
हाँ.
moving forward, like I've talked to your mom when you were shooting the montage. We got little insight about your childhood.
You did.
Yeah, we do.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's why
I did
that's
not.
Why, that's why
He
picking
did.
up.
Even I didn't, so I'm excited to hear what
So
she
mom told me
told.
like this is not what you see. It has been since long back. You have done theaters, musicals.
I have.
That is something new for us as well because ये पता ही नहीं हमें भी.
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell us more about like the theater experience, the musical experience, how
Yeah.
it goes? Because we haven't done any theater, कभी musical.
sure.
मैंने देखा भी नहीं है to be very
Yeah.
honest.
अरे हम गांव के लोग हैं, ठीक
हाँ
है.
गांव के लोग हैं हम लोग.
Basically.
अरे dude,
तो हमारे
Small time boys.
वो सब नहीं पता
नहीं
हमें.
होता हमारे वहाँ.
हमारे
but you know what?
सिर्फ
Watch
रामलीला
out.
होती है.
ढोल बाजा वो सब होता है बस.
रामलीला
उतना
होता है.
नाचो का था.
Believe it or not, they're becoming a lot more accessible because to watch a musical live is not easy. You have to go like God knows where to do it. Netflix has some great ones. Watch them. They're so good.
Please
because-
recommend us some.
No,
I will,
I'm gonna ask you
100%.
that.
Huh. No, it's just so with that play, I was 11 or 12, and this director came to our house. I don't know how he found out about me. Maybe through word of mouth. He wanted a kid for this role, okay, or whatever, and I was not young enough for that role. So then he was like, okay, maybe you can cast her as an older woman. He had not met me yet. This was what he was thinking.
Okay.
He was assuming.
He was just assuming. Then he came home. His name is Shriya. Great director, sweetest person, and such a fun, loving human being. Okay, he came to my house and he took one look at me and he's like, listen, just give me 15 minutes. Sat and wrote my part.
Wow.
Created a new part just for me, like a new character.
For that musical.
For that
Wow,
musical.
Dude, that's so cool.
It was cute. It was called Strangers in the Night, and actually it was running for really long. We did shows all
you
over
have some
town.
snippets of videos, do send
I
us.
have
Please do that.
100%. We did like St. Andrews we performed there. I think Royal Opera House we performed a lot.
Wow.
And the musical was adorable. It was just very carefree, very chill, not too deep or anything. It was just about these two people that fall in love with each other through music. He's a singer and she's deaf.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
So how
Imagine.
does that go? Like देखा नहीं है तो क्या है वो story?
Arey, dude, it was killer because this.
Singer and deaf वाला तो combination समझ ही नहीं रहा
I
मुझे.
know, right? But they can feel vibrations and things like
Right,
that.
right.
Yeah, so it was very real. It was very
Wow.
authentic. And the girl was not deaf in real life. And she is a brilliant singer. So there's this one scene where she was singing and this boy like catches her singing and he's like, wow, I'm blown away. And so he adapts everything he does to suit her way of living and her singing.
That's nice. That's
Yeah,
really sweet.
and even at the end, even when she's still playing the role of this deaf girl, he's like playing the guitar and they're jamming together, and somehow they made it work. Somehow.
What was your part?
I was playing the role of this little teenage girl, okay, that was obsessed with the boy, the guy that was starring in
On
the
my
musical.
mind.
Yay, on my mind ka
He
plot
was
aa
on
gaya
my
ye
mind,
to.
but a little too old, maybe.
That plot came.
Okay.
But like, you would ask something,
Hey,
right?
you were saying something, no?
No, I was asking like, जब ये musical वगैरह हो रहा था, you fell in love with stage then and there.
Yeah.
You knew it,
100%.
कि bro, this is my space.
I
like
knew,
this.
dude. I was like, I want to do this. Like,
You wanted to do that.
for some reason, it just felt so freeing because also when you're on stage, no, everything you see in front of you is black.
Yeah.
You can't
Because
see
of the lights.
any. Yeah, it's the best.
It's like in your mind.
It's
Yeah.
almost like it's almost like you're visualizing your mind in front of you. And
हर शब्द में उसका गाना पिच हो रहा है bro. मेरे को तो वो इतना cool है ना गाने का.
Exactly.
On my mind,
मैंने बोला ना यार.
हर बार जब भी कुछ माइंड आ रहा है या फिर ऑन मैंने कहा यार गाने पिच हो रहा है.
मैंने बोला ना यार.
That's so cool यार. बहुत सही नाम रखा है.
अरे.
Word play.
बार-बार वही आ रहा है. अभी माइंड हुआ तो मैं वही सोच रहा
see,
हूँ.
this is what happens when you do IGCSE English. It's all paying back now.
I'll go back to school and do that. So that
No, but I got lucky, dude. Even my teachers were brilliant and so supportive. Like, I used to sleep full day in school.
full day.
Yeah, full day. Because I used to, okay, wait. Now touching on a different area of my life. I used to skate for a very long time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but at a national level, so super competitive. Super competitive.
You were doing inline or hyper.
I was doing dance on skate. It's called artistic skating.
I used
My
to
God.
like skate.
Did you do
I
speed
did.
skating?
I did.
Yeah,
You know,
nice.
When I used to skate, we had those old skates with four
हाँ और
wheels.
ऐसे पैर डालना पड़ता है वो.
हाँ, yeah.
वो स्टार्टिंग बिगनर लेवल है.
Beginner level नहीं, हमारे टाइम वही था भाई.
उस पे करवाते थे लाइक ग्रेवल्स पे करवाते थे ऐसे चलो थोड़ा.
At least you all have paved roads. We didn't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
have
we
paved
did.
roads. We had roads with potholes in between. So while going,
no.
you have to spread our legs like this and go.
अभी लोग जो स्टंट करते हैं ऐसे
वो तो
पैरल बचपन से
बचपन से कर रहे हैं. Pothole से पैर ऐसा.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Yeah, thank God for the roads now.
Yeah, thank God for the roads.
Yeah.
Still not enough place though, but it's fine. It works.
True.
Yeah.
So, no, that skating thing happened, and this is before I picked up music. And I used to sleep the whole day in school. Then what happened? This musical happened around the same time. I started learning singing. This is when I started learning with my current teacher, Stephen Fernandez, who has the Sobo House of Music. So a lot of my videos on YouTube are produced by them, of the covers that I've done.
Okay.
Yeah, and he is the one that made me fall in love with jazz music.
Wow.
Yeah, so he introduced me to like Ella Fitzgerald, who is now one of my biggest jazz inspirations. But yeah, so this was going on all simultaneously. And then on top of that, I was doing ballet as well.
Dude.
It was a lot, bro.
मैं सोच रहा हूँ यार बैले भी कर लिया इनने.
You want to do? I'll
क्या
teach you
कर रहे
some right now.
कुछ स्टेप सीख लूँ क्या मैं अभी.
गौरव सोच रहा है क्या करूं
भाई
अभी?
पहले यार मैं बोल रहा हूँ ये ना आगे की म्यूजिक वीडियोस में इनकॉर्पोरेट करेगी ये डांस.
Of course, उसके
लिख के
सिखाया
ले
वो.
लो. See,
I was
see,
about to reveal and I was like, nah.
See, I guessed it right. Awesome. I guessed it right.
Okay, so if they guess it, then they guess it.
मेरे को तो सिर्फ एक ही डांस आता है वो है वो अपना बारात वाला. बेस्ट. कौन सा वाला देगा? मैं तो चल गया. इसने सिखाया मुझे वाला स्टेप अभिषेक.
Nice.
So
Yeah, but
amazing, dude.
even as a musician, apparently now you need to learn how to dance as well.
True.
What the hell?
True.
Seriously, what the hell?
अब वही है ना क्या बोलते हैं? Jack of all.
गौरव छोड़ेगा म्यूजिक. कल से छोड़ेगा नहीं करना.
No, dude, you can do everything. It's much, I don't know, it's easier than it sounds.
Like my elder brother is a dancer.
Okay, nice.
So मुझे पर नहीं आता है. मैं नहीं समझ पाया वो.
मुझे नहीं पता था इसका बड़ा भाई डांसर है. अब भी बता रहा है.
Arey, but if you guys are built from the same blood, then हो
Like
जाएगा.
मैं कर लेता हूँ पर बहुत आई एम वेरी शाय अबाउट डांसिंग. वेरी शाय. डांसिंग मैं नहीं कर पाता हूँ यार. ऐसे सामने किसी के. I'll share some of my videos. I dance.
Send. I'm excited to see.
But
Yeah.
crazy things यार. Like मेरे को तो ये बहुत amazing podcast लगा अभी
अरे
तक.
बहुत यार बहुत सही यार. अभी इतने देर से मैं शांति था. मैं सुन रहा. अभी I was being a cat.
You're being a cat. No,
Yeah,
we
just
love
listening.
that. We love
Yeah, love
cats.
that. Of course, you love that, यार.
मेरे को like how was your childhood like with the schooling and everything? Were you a bright kid or चल रहा है चलने दो?
Bright. You're asking if she's a bright kid.
नहीं देख
अरे
Bright kid as in like scholar kid.
Are you a bright kid?
मैं तो bright हुई नहीं भाई.
Look at her,
No,
what
no,
what
no.
she's doing, yeah. I mean, of course she's bright.
Bright as in scholar school में.
I'm studied SSC board है हमारा, ठीक है?
That is tough. That is very
It is
tough.
very tough, bro.
Tough है वो.
हाँ.
Okay, thank you.
I think it's tougher than like ICSE, IGCSE because honestly,
सिर्फ आपका मन
amount of
रखने के लिए बोल रहे हैं. But
rote
ठीक
learning
है,
must
हाँ,
be.
ठीक है. Thank you. As long as she's saying, you're not saying, she's saying.
road learning तो नहीं होता भाई, अभी भी नहीं समझता मेरे को तो वो.
I could never do that. Thank God for IGCSE because my memory is very bad. I
So you can see the
can't remember
generation
all.
gap. IG what क्या?
IGCSE.
IGCSE.
Board of
आप क्या कर
something
रहे हो?
something.
आप क्या कर रहे हो?
ICSE.
हाँ मैंने SSC. तो देखो कितना generation gap है.
Yeah,
Wow.
but nice to see that we're all coming together
Exactly, all
and
come together.
relating on the same thing, music.
कल-
That there's no
कल-
generational
कल
gap.
जब मैं आया था डैल के पास when we were here talking, मैं डैल को बोला यार you're of certain age, मैं अलग हूँ, ये अलग है, तो एक
We have to be careful of
Yeah,
what we
to-
speak.
and we were like कि bro we have to be very careful what we talk, but अच्छा गया सब अभी तक.
बहुत अच्छा गया. It's a big pat on your shoulders
Definitely भाई.
for like making us feel comfortable in a way. I mean we are comfortable.
Dude, I'm saying that to you guys. Thank you for making me feel comfortable.
I'm learning a bit from you being humble. So
Are.
so yeah, I'm doing that. And I wanted to ask you one more thing.
Tell me.
Can entertainment be educational as well? The entertainment
Mm-hmm.
industry, can it be educational?
Like
Yeah.
in the curriculum
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about. What do you think?
I think it can be educational in a very psychological way. Because you're watching all these music videos that artists are putting out, and whether it's about a breakup, whether it's about whatever, you're seeing two people interact and you're seeing them just deal with different emotions. A lot of artists, for example, if they struggle with mental health and stuff, they put out a video or they put out a song that just reflects that, what they were going through when they were at a low point in their life.
Right.
And some of the best music has come from, sadly, when
Lows.
artists are going
Yeah,
through
yeah.
their lowest points. Yeah. And when they share that with the world and they show that video, you're just able to empathize with that person. You're able to understand, wow, people can feel like this, and you never know what somebody is going through behind
true.
closed doors. And I feel like that's one thing that we don't learn in school, is how to treat people with kindness, because you never know what someone's going through
I've been
behind.
bullied as well. Like I was in boarding school. So my
Yeah.
senior, I was a child when I was in my hometown. उस समय मुझे लगता था ये दुनिया है, because I
Yeah.
was 12 or 13 when I
Yeah.
left my home. Again, I'm telling you, मेरी वो story है when I was young. So when I was 13, I left my home. I was sent to boarding school, and I thought कि bro जैसा वहाँ था यहाँ भी चलेगा.
Yeah.
And the third day of boarding school, one senior came and I was bullied then. I was like, fuck.
It's
क्या हो
tough.
रहा है? I was like, मेरे को घर जाना है.
I know, and that must have been so
It
tough.
was very
Because you're
traumatic.
not even with your
Crying
parents.
alone, dude.
Dude.
मतलब ऐसे prep room जो रहता है वहाँ जाके टेबल के बीच
Yeah.
में घुस के.
Oh, I'm really
फिर
sorry. That shit sucks.
And it
really
did,
sucks.
it did. Then after 3 months, I was like, fuck it, bro. जो होगा देखा जाएगा, but यहाँ पे खुद का करना पड़ेगा. You have to learn from that. And now, the seniors who bullied are friends. Friends as in, अगर कुछ ज़रूरत भी पड़ती ना, different city, because boarding school is a place where you find people from all over India.
Right.
You go in any state, there's someone I can call and tell them, bro मैं इधर हूँ, कैसा चल रहा है, आजा मिलते हैं. ये एक boarding का हो जाता है. Initially मुझे समझा कि see I'm not promoting bully or those kind,
Yeah.
but एक जो seniority होती है ना, मुझे लगता है वो होनी चाहिए. एक वो respect भी develop करता है.
What he meant to say is a little bit of tough love.
Tough love is important.
always
Very
needed.
right.
I
Good,
agree.
thanks.
It's important,
It's
but I
important.
don't think it's always necessary.
Always necessary.
Like, it sucks, and I think J. Cole said this. He's one of my favorite rappers.
Oh, come on.
It always rains hardest on people that deserve the sun. And it's one of my favorite lines. But I feel like it's so true because...
Wow, that was really nice.
Gaurav is still processing that. Oh.
I'm so sweet!
Like slow process हो रहा है. Oh. Okay, fine. Got it?
No, but it's really true. Like, I don't know. I've just watched people that deserve the world been like screwed over multiple times. But yes, they've come out of it so beautifully. But I'm like, no, you didn't deserve that. Tough love is different from being in like a bad situation. So, yeah. And bullying, I would say, is never good.
Bros,
No matter what. Because lucky for you and I, we're still here.
Yeah,
okay?
dude.
We're still here.
We are still here.
But there are people that have,
I've
really...
been told about my dusky skin and shit, bro. मुझे बाद में जब compliments मिले बाकी लोगों से later in my
Yeah.
life, इतना चिढ़ाया जाता था bro, मतलब about being, that is how I got my guitar in my hand. That was in boarding school. First song.
Thank God
and
for
all
the
those
guitar.
shit. True. तो पहली बार जब मेरे को वहाँ गिटार मिला, फिर मैंने अपना ध्यान म्यूजिक पे लगाया, and
Yeah.
fitness sports. That
Yeah.
was the only thing I did there in school.
Yeah.
And 10th standard तक ज़्यादा पढ़ाई नहीं करता था. Then my principal called my parents. You're bet on a wrong horse.
Oh.
Fuck it bro, boarding अब मैं फाड़ूंगा. In 10th I was 94 in ICSE and I was like fuck it bro, this is it.
That's
मैं
insane.
पढ़ सकता हूँ पर मुझे नहीं पढ़ना है, मेरा वो reason था.
Exactly. No, I really relate to that statement, huh? You know when you can do something, but why do you need to do it? For example, for the longest time, I was like, dude, I don't know I want to be a singer.
Right.
Why am I studying things that have they have no relation to my, like, I'm not going to write a song about Pythagoras theorem. I'm really not.
Obviously.
No. Because then no one will listen to it.
Obviously.
But so I made peace with the fact that I don't need to be getting like 100% in all subjects. I will do well in what I'm interested in. I will do well, decent enough to get me through in some subjects. In others, I will do extremely well, and that's fine. Because I'm going to do what makes me happy, and I'm going to do what I can in my capacity, knowing I'm pursuing a career in something that is just dangerous. Like, I'm sorry,
dude.
it is.
It is.
And you know what? I realized that pretty young. Like, I was like, you know what? This is a risky career. Everybody was like, dude, plan B. What is your plan B?
Oh yeah.
What do you plan on studying?
studying?
I know you guys relate to this, and every musician relates to this,
And
especially
the
in
only
India.
thing is, the only thing when you move ahead is when you don't have a plan B.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you know what? If you're really focused on plan A, it'll work out.
Exactly. You need to be focused and be determined, you know? Like, fine, I'm going to do this.
100%.
No matter
exactly.
what happens.
Just put your 100% focus into plan A. If you're going to divide it between plan A and
Exactly.
plan B, it's
नहीं
not
होगा.
gonna, what is
आप
going
10 चीजें तो एक साथ नहीं कर सकते.
Exactly.
You need to focus on one thing. Let
I
it
agree.
take 2 months, let it take 2 years. There will be a time if you are consistent and disciplined
Yeah.
enough, you will reach the goal
For
that
sure.
you need.
Okay, Darryl भाई मैं भी समझ रहा हूँ ये.
हाँ समझो.
ये ले भी बोला जा रहा है ये.
हाँ तो मतलब मेरा चीज़ है कि like करते रहो, like जो भी चीज़ है वो, don't be, you know, like in a hurry to complete things. Be patient enough.
I 100% agree. But what I don't agree with is when people like have come to me and they're like, so how's your singing thing going? Firstly,
What is the singing thing?
Singing thing. Everyone asks me that. I'm like, it's not a singing thing. Like, what the heck?
What is your work thing going?
Arey, but then it's like whatever. Some people don't even mean it with bad intentions. They just say it because they don't know. They don't know that people can make
That is because they haven't had any examples in front of them.
Exactly.
So I personally see like I can be that example, or probably person like you. Like when people, oh, you want to be something like that. Music is this. Music is being a rock star. Music is being a superstar. Music is being an inspiration for others to follow their dreams and passion.
For sure.
And unless and until there's someone that reaches that level, people are going to say the same thing. What's the music thing? How is your hobby going? Are you enjoying singing? Where's your work? So
For sure. No, and then people have been like, so you're singing, nice. So what are you studying? So I'm like, I'm studying music because
What
in
do you
college.
study?
Okay, so in A levels, my subject choices are math, English, and music history. And music history has nothing to do. It's online. It's amazing.
अपने स्कूल में म्यूजिक
तो म्यूजिक हिस्ट्री जो है वो कोर्स का अगर कुछ पीडीएफ है प्लीज सेंड अस.
Dude, you guys will love
cool
it.
लग रहा है वो.
It's about scoring pieces, like scoring movies for Batman's Dark Knight.
Wow, do you have some PDF or something?
I
Please
have a
send us.
lot. I'll send you material. It's super helpful to go through.
मजा आएगा ये अच्छी चीज है.
आप तो गोकू के फॉलोवर हो ना?
हाँ किसका?
गोकू.
वो तो गोकू. Dragon Ball Z.
हाँ.
So yeah, that's an anime.
See, at the end of the day, what I wanted to say is, you know what you're doing.
You do. What do you like about being an artist though? What is the best part about being an artist for you?
I don't know. For me, it's just I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Like, I'm loving it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm so confident that I will make a career out of it. It's not about being famous, okay? It's just about doing like as much as I want to. So, for example, if I want to do an ad, I'll pitch myself to companies. And now I have people I work with frequently who give me work, and it's great.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it's nice because there's income coming into, and I'm like, okay, I have an idea of how much I'm making per month, which is great. And I'm like, okay, not ads, now movies. I did a dub for one Disney's Puss in Boots in Hindi once. Yeah, and for a couple group songs. But still, I was like, wow, that's a cool space too. It's really fun.
It is.
And the music is great and stuff. And then, yeah, so movies and ads, live music, love that. For me, nothing is better than performing stuff live.
He's also a performer. He calls, like, इनका मेरे को अच्छा लगता है, both of you. You tell yourself, this is who I am. ये भी रोज 10 बार दिन में खुद का, I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star.
Dude, but you need to. My dad says the same thing.
He's that kind of. और इनको देख के, I'm also like कि मेरे को भी एक थोड़ा वो positive आया. The people you be around with.
They really influence you.
It does.
So it's all about positive vibes. Like I'm telling you, the people that I try to surround myself with, and especially my parents, they have always been so positive about this career that I've chosen.
Wow, that's the best part.
That has never put a moment of doubt in my mind that people won't believe in me. No, because I have people that believe in me.
And I feel like musician या artist होना ज़रूरी नहीं हर बार struggle. Bro, you can be an artist without that as well. You are an
100%.
artist.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean कि बहुत sad story है bro.
Not always. It's not
always. It's
yeah.
fine. It's fine.
Everyone has their own different path, right?
Exactly.
I love it, man. I love it.
Exactly.
Whatever this is happening right now, it's so pretty beautiful. Like a sunflower moment.
You know, like she's
Sunflower moment.
going to work with some labels or stuff. वो एक बार पूछना मुझे लगता है ज़रूरी है. Because we don't know how it's gonna work. But should we ask? ऐसा
Can
है,
she let the cat out of the box?
Terms and conditions
For sure.
होती है क्या ये labels वगैरह की? क्या है?
Oh,
So
Who approached you? Which?
Okay, so with Day One, which is at Sony, a friend of mine put me in contact with them, and my purpose was to only go and ask like, oh, so like how do I release my song? How do I market it?
You want to be like जितना तक यहाँ से निकाल सकती information ले लेते हो अभी तो.
हाँ, but I was like, I didn't even think twice, like, you know, I'll sign a deal with them or whatever. Because I was like, no, like, I'm sure maybe they have an age thing also. I thought nobody knows who I am right now, so I'm just gonna go and get as much like tips and stuff from them that I can.
Smart.
And I spoke to him, the A&R at Day One, okay? His name is Tanmay.
Yeah.
Really sweet guy, really fun conversation. I played him all my demos I've worked on in the past 2 years. He's like, I want to hear your music. Like, tell me about it. I want to hear more. You've spoken so much about it. Now I want to hear it. Played it. He was just silent. He's like, okay, thanks. We spoke about our tips. I was like, okay, cool. Like, I got what I wanted, right? That was my intention. As I'm walking out, okay, he turns and he's like, listen, you've got this. Let's do a deal together. And I'm like, wait, what?
That's crazy.
did this even happen?
Did this even happen?
Did you pinch yourself to just check?
I did.
If it's not
I
a
pinched
dream?
myself multiple times. I was like, it's crazy because it's just like, you know, you hear so much about all these pop stars that get signed to these labels and you're like, oh wow, like that just sounds amazing and so credible. And then when it happened to me, I was like, wait, that's...
I'm a part of that.
Yes,
now.
sir.
Yeah, I just felt like like a small part of me felt included, which was nice.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah.
It's the work that is talking, I'm telling you.
Dude, and the team is super sweet at Day One. They're so supportive. The other day, you know, they're very closely working with Spotify and stuff, of course, right? Because that's what a label does. So there's this guy called Shalin Choksi. He is really sweet dude at Spotify. He wanted to meet me, and he knows Tanmay and all, so we all met together at, you know, their office, and I played my songs live for him, and he just started clapping. And I was like, wow, man, that's so sweet. And the whole team, they were like, that whole meeting, it was just 10 minutes, okay? I had 10 minutes to talk about my entire, like my whole life, basically. Everything we've spoken on this podcast, I had to speak in 10 minutes.
Damn.
And like leave a lasting impression so that, you know, my song gets added on playlists.
Sales pitch, basically.
Yeah, it was a pitch.
Yeah,
it was a
sales pitch,
proper pitch. And he was just so sweet. Really nice people. But I was so stressed because I was like, how am I going to talk so much in 10 minutes and he won't even get a chance to say anything if I'm talking the whole time. Their team was so sweet to like direct that conversation. They were asking very specific questions. It was very nicely like just managed, that whole conversation. And I just felt so good because I didn't feel pressured to talk about all 100 things. I was like, nice that they're asking me questions and I'm answering. And then they were fully hyping me up, like, you know, Shriya's also done this. Shriya, tell us a little bit more. And I'm like, damn, this is such a nice place to be. Everyone's so encouraging. So, yeah, I just hope.
Pretty amazing.
What is that? मेरे दिमाग में ऐसे बार-बार cross questions आ रहे हैं.
Time बहुत कम है अपने पास अभी.
एक question और पूछता हूँ before the rapid fire and wrapping up. Like, what is that one thing you want to change about the industry? What do you like about the industry and what you don't like about the industry? And you can be as blunt you want.
I mean, no, don't consider your age.
Yeah.
Don't consider
Don't
me.
consider your age.
Just be as a musician.
As a musician, you think like this is something that needs to be changed, and this is something which is the best part of the industry.
I
know it's a tricky one, so take your
Yeah,
time.
it is a tricky one. I feel like people need to stop treating musicians like they're desperate.
Thanks.
Oh, wow. Amazing answer, bro. I love it.
Because
I love it.
I'm like, dude, we're not. We want to share this amazing part of our life with you, which is music.
You know, being a musician is probably not a musician, being an artist. Like when you work with art, this is the only you could say career
Yeah.
where
This
we
space, yeah.
use our emotions to work.
100%.
Other places there are no emotions. Here we have our emotions aligned with it. If our emotions are happy, happy things come out. If our emotions
For
are
sure.
sad,
Dude, amazing answer.
It's
Are
true
you
though,
fully
man.
prepped there already? Bas fadak se label sign, big booms. You're good to go.
with that,
I'm telling you.
with that,
Like I
that-
meet
with
thousands of
that-
people, yaar.
With that, now we're going to come to the last segment of the
The rapid
podcast.
fire.
Yes,
The rapid
let's
fire
go.
questions, okay?
Dad is going to conduct that.
So
not me.
we both are going to conduct it. So
Huh.
you got to answer it in one sentence probably or one word.
Okay.
Quick.
Yeah.
Ooh.
आप ही करो ये वाला.
Fun.
वो इधर जाएगा तो रैपिड नहीं रहेगा ना फिर
नहीं,
फटाक से आ
मैं
गया.
ऐसा हूँगा ना.
चलो ठीक है.
So first question is, which celebrity would you choose to be your best friend for a day? Oh,
Charlie Puth.
Oh, lovely.
cool, man.
Yeah.
And what do you recommend to watch on Netflix if you were chilling around?
I have this really stupid show called The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Wow, okay, cool. I didn't know.
Oh, that
about
is
it.
nice. Yeah, मैं उसके वो देखा reactions.
It's a
It's
full
fun,
like
it's fun.
no-brainer.
Drama.
I'm doing homework and I'm watching and the plot has not changed.
Ah, it works for me.
Lottie changed you.
I'm going to go and watch it if possible. And are you a Marvel or a DC fan?
Both.
Oh, lovely.
No, you have to choose one. How's both?
I can't choose one.
Oh my god.
No, I can't
She
choose
can't
one.
choose one. You can ask this question.
I mean, Wonder Woman is one of my favorites.
Would you rather lose all your money and valuables or your photos?
Or all of your photos? Would you lose all
valuables,
your money?
money or
Or would you
photos?
lose all your photo? Which would you prefer?
Money and valuables because my memory is very bad. So I need pictures to remind me, Acha, I did this. Acha, I know this person.
Ah, okay.
I need that.
And the last question is?
Tell me.
If you could have one app on your phone, what would it be?
Forever. Just
Forever.
app.
One
Just app.
application.
It's called Locket.
Okay.
And basically you get to update your pictures in real time. It shows up on your lock screen. So my friends and family have it together.
Ah,
So I'll send them daily updates. It's damn cute.
Oh, that's nice.
You were cute. This podcast
This
was cute.
podcast was bomb.
Amazing.
ये भाई मैं
amazing,
बता रहा हूँ.
amazing.
I've had a
I
blast.
love
कल तक थोड़ा चल रहा था हमारा.
कैसे करे?
कैसे करे 2 बजे
क्या
तक 3 बजे तक सिर्फ चैटिंग चल रही है. फिर उठे भी हैं
गौरव
सुबह.
is थोड़ा बहुत thinker है.
मैं थोड़ा ज़्यादा दिमाग चला लेता हूँ.
मतलब 4-5 दिन में क्या करना है वो देखता है. आज क्या करना है वो नहीं दिखेगा वो.
Which is very bad of me.
हाँ वही और आज जो करना है वो नहीं देखेगा वो. तो for him to say it was a bomb, it really means something.
No, dude, I appreciate it. And like I said,
loved it.
you guys are the sweetest and I appreciate this initiative. I'm telling you, I'm so happy to do this. Like, I'm so excited.
Lovely,
It's my
bro.
first podcast.
Finally we bought a Bombay person over Bombay.
Finally, this is the
Bombay
start.
person. Yes.
Yeah.
This is the start, man.
So yeah, we hope to keep seeing you very frequently. And often.
I'm telling you, like, we
100%.
need to do at least, I feel, 2 महीने एक बार podcast with you.
Let's do it,
Please.
dude.
This
So
should
many
be
life
a-
updates
you
are
could
also come.
This
get
should
your
be our
you could get your
OGSR.
dad next time.
Yeah, why
will
not?
get
Or
my
one of
dad.
your friends. If you Johan is there, you could get him, your producer.
For sure.
Dad, we
Yeah.
can call him. Like,
I'll
I'm
call my
planning
dad.
something कि 2 महीने में एक बार your episode should be like fixed. होना चाहिए.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do there as well.
Yeah, you could come.
We are planning soon. Like in March, we're planning to
Yeah.
come back. So
Amazing.
It was fun.
And a big shout out to Auntie as well.
Yeah,
Yes!
definitely.
Yeah, for being,
She's so
being
cool.
here.
She is
was
so
here throughout everything from the start, and she's gonna be there with you forever, yeah. So I'm
Lovely.
really glad about it, and
Lovely.
it's beautiful.
You want to
Thank
say
you, guys.
something on the
I wish you.
camera?
We both wish you all the best
Yeah, we do.
Thank you.
for your music and for
I
your career.
appreciate that.
And now you can say whatever you want to say.
Stay tuned for what's coming because there's a lot in store and I'm so excited.
And be humble, guys. Be humble.
Yes, sir. Lovely podcast. Thank you for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Darryl.
Like,
That's Gaurav. That's
share.
Shriya. And we are
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like, share, what?
Like, share,
and
comment, subscribe.
Whatever you
do
want.
it. Do it.
What?
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you so much. We didn't pay her anything, guys, so it's for free.
Yeah, it's
And
about
please do subscribe to us.
गौरव तो ऐसे क्यों दिखा रहा है कि हम बहुत गरीब है यार.
Independent artist.
I swear to God.
It is like the beginning,
feel
yeah.
it.
Later on it's मजे, but initially वो
ठीक है,
मजा
fine.
है.
We'll go with what Gaurav said.
Good vibes for now.
ठीक है?
Yeah. So like, share, subscribe, guys, and we are Intune Archives, co-powered by Findie.
That presents Indie Revelations.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for tuning in for so long, and we hope you guys enjoy your whole life and be happy and stay happy and love yourself.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Yeah, it's
6 stars.
मजा आया. So
Guys, amazing.
welcome.
Also, I have to say that 2 things that I couldn't reveal because NDA.